He's only on time. Fucking
We're only on time, mate. We are bang on time. Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to this week's GKP Live. Usual thing, guys. We'll be right back after this.
After this.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. First things first, I would like you all to do us a huge favour and welcome Sid, who's from India. It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning there, and this gentleman has stayed up super late and will be staying up a heck of a lot later to be a part of the GKP Live this week. Thank you very much for joining us, Sid.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
I did try keeping it quiet until the last minute because I wanted it to be a bit of a...
Yeah, it was wicked, man.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm right in saying it's Sid Achiba Koi India. And I am going to do him a huge favour, guys. And if you could do me a huge favour, as well as Sid, if you can check out this gentleman's channel. He has a lot of content out there, 258 videos. And he has been doing pretty well with some of his first show scene stuff.
Thank you.
I shall let Sid and Vince give you that little bit of info of what happened and what you've been up to. There's a link in there, guys, in the comments. If you could do us a quick favour, whack on that, give him a like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and see what you can think of his channel for us. So go on then. What's the story behind the show fish, which you did quite
So,
well with?
I basically I kind of wanted to see what one of these koi shows was like, and there was no way I was going to Japan because it cost way too much. So I decided I'll go to Indonesia instead. And then when I decided to go to Indonesia, I didn't want to go to Jakarta, which is where all the dealers and everybody are. You know what I mean? I wanted to go to the farms where like all the boys that are breeding all these koi are, and raising them. So I went to Blitar, where there are not too many tourists, not a lot of people go. So the koi show over there is actually really competitive. You can just imagine what it's like having like 800 farmers competing with like their best koi. It's no joke. So there was thousands of people at this place. The judges were a lot of these really well established business owners and hobbyists in Indonesia itself, like some of the larger owners, like Jakarta Koi Center, Mr. Sukroto, and things like that. So I got to meet them, and they let they gave me a VIP pass, guys. I got to like walk around all over and like shoot everything and like show everybody live. Vince was on live, seeing what was happening. And so the koi that we took was actually supposed to be another koi. I'll send you guys the link. I'll send you guys the picture, but it was supposed to be another koi, and I was supposed to take delivery of it in Blitar like a week before the show. Um, and when we got there to take delivery of it, it had been damaged, yeah. So like there were at least 8 or 9 scales missing, and so that fish would have automatically been disqualified. So like I had to hustle to find the right fish at the last moment, and we only found the right fish on the last day. And it still wasn't like I didn't think it was perfect. Yeah. Like it's so hard to find a perfect fish, no? But so we both decided, me and Mario, the guy that went there to meet, and the guy I was living with in the village with, we decided to go with that fish, and it got best in its category for that size.
Sweet. What size
It
fish
was
was it?
it was 36 centimeters, so 35 to 40
A
centimeter
35
category.
to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
And then
bad,
I
that
took
is it?
another
Best in
Kiko.
category for your first ever fish that you entered into a competition. That's a good
Yeah.
deal. Must have
Fucking
picked
I
awesome,
took
well.
a
isn't
second fish. I took a second fish and it got its ass handed to it. It was, it was a berry Kiko Kuru. I'll share that one with you too. But it was fun, man. I got to learn a lot, and I'm a little bit overexcited by Benny Kiko Kurus. I love them. They get so
Yeah.
weird and they get so crazy, that sometimes you can possibly look at a not so great fish and think, oh my God, that's amazing. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
So
little confusing.
what did you think to Indonesia then while you were visiting over there?
So, man, it's awesome. These guys are doing everything in such an earthy way. The Japs are really, really like, almost ancient about the way they do things, but they're so precise. They're so awesome. It's amazing. I can't wait to go and experience it and see what they're doing firsthand. And then everything I've seen from you guys are pretty teched out. Like you're pretty technical. So, these guys are nowhere as close to technical as what you guys are doing, but they have like a very good earthy connect. Like they know what the water is like just by smelling it. They don't know like test kits and stuff like that. They don't do
So
any
it's
of that,
more
you know.
old traditional
Yeah, I'd say
experience
old
getting
traditional is
through.
maybe Japanese, you know. These guys are in between. They're almost instinct.
Yeah.
Um, they're running on instinct, and like the way they raise their fish also is like super. It's interesting. It's all just based on plankton, having shallow mud ponds, large surface area, nice amounts of sun so that the water's hot, and like just heavy feeding, man. They have access to some really nice food for really cheap, you know. And the guys are awesome, yeah. They're like so all of them. I mean, it's a tough competition for all of them because there's so many of them selling, right? But they're so cheerful with each other. They're all like hanging out with each other. They're all like, they're buying fish from each other. They're selling fish to each other. It's no stress, they'll bust each other's balls for prize and stuff. Oopsies, is it 10 minutes yet? No, it's not. Um, but but you know what I mean? They're just chill guys. Yeah, they're enjoying it. They love it. I think they don't make enough money. That's for sure. So I don't bargain with the guys that I buy from. I just pay them what they want, and they appreciate it.
Yeah.
Um, they
So
put out some really good fish, man.
do you import yourself then, or do you breed yourself as well?
So, I import myself. I would like to breed, but I don't breed right now. I breed at a really small level just to figure out what fry is what variety, you know,
Yeah,
just for that level right now, so that I can kind of get the hang of it and also to de-egg the fish and things like that. But I'm not trying to breed right now because my setup's not big enough. It's not feasible. There's no point. These guys are doing it at an amazing rate. They're putting out some banger fish at some banger prices. Um, that's what India needs right now. I'm not going to spend, a lifetime's fortune setting up a farm in the next 10 minutes. So there's no point. I might as well just go where the stock's good and help those guys get some good deals on it, and then learn from them. I'm young. I've got a couple of years. I'm buying some land. I have a koi farm in mind to breed, but that's later, no?
sweet. So you're going
Not
to
now.
learn, progress, and move on and move forward, and then go into breeding yourself at some point.
Yeah, I would love to, man. I would love
So when
to. I hope
do
I can make that happen.
Vince? We need to book a trip.
Definitely.
That'd be something cool to do as well. Somewhere else to go. That'd be wicked.
Yeah.
So
So what do you think
my
to
thing is this.
Rick's setup then? You got to have been seeing some of the stuff from Vince on his new Forest Koi trip.
I have, I have, I have. I love what they're doing, man. I'm perplexed with how they sit and work in that rain, man. I wouldn't be able to do it for 10 minutes, dude. It looks so grueling. It looks so horrible, man. Half the time I look at you, you're in your raincoat and you're constantly miserable, just acting yeah, this is such a sexy little tosai here. Look at this fucking Sankey. You know,
Freezing
is,
the
mate.
nuts off. Got to have been cold that other day, mate, when you were in there, up to chest, knee
seriously.
deep
It
in
wasn't,
silt.
to be honest, it wasn't. Rick had told me the night before, make sure you got some long johns or something on. Put me long johns on, and I was great. The worst thing was the fucking silt.
Yeah.
Honestly, to start with, you're walking around and you're up to your knees in silt, and
Yeah.
next minute you take a step and you're up to your balls in it.
Jesus Christ.
And the thing is, you go to try and pull one leg
Exactly.
out, because you're putting pressure on one leg, you're sinking even further into it while you're trying to get another leg out. And
Yeah.
it got to the point where my foot actually come all the way out of my welly and the waders were starting to stretch.
With the suction trying to pull your leg out.
Yeah. Sean was actually
Rocket Boy
saying
said today
that
that it were hard go. It were hard
it
going
was.
through it.
Yeah, Sean was saying that his ex-wife, 4 months pregnant, had to be pulled out by the tractor one time because she got stuck in the silt.
Bloody hell, man.
Rick's had it.
So
Rick's
when
been
you-
pulled out by the
man.
tractor.
Is that one, Rick, that you're going to have to at some point get in? Because I think Vince was saying that you were down to 14, 16 inches of water, 2 to 3 foot of silt in some places. Is that going to be another one that you're going to have to dredge out then?
We want to, but it's not easy. Where to put it?
Where's
the
it
banks are
go?
so narrow. You can't get the machinery in, and you got to move. Yeah, it's a afterthought of building a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You haven't got
Just
the
the-
room to get the infrastructure in to do it. Oh, should have shared the machine.
No, and you can't. We can't dry that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
All you
will,
need is a man
but-
spade.
we're still working on how to do it.
Honestly, as we were draining it, there was water coming down the hillside back into the pond.
God. Oh my God.
They're all linked. The whole,
Yeah,
the whole
right.
valley's linked, so it just comes down. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
So it's
got-
everything that washes in
I'm out.
as well.
Hey Rick, can you make a list of all of these things that you didn't do?
Yeah,
Send them to
when
me,
it rains.
please.
We'd soon get it sorted for you, Rick. A couple of wheelbarrows and a couple of shovels.
I mean, that'd be your only way then, really, wouldn't it? It'd be hand barrowing it out. God
Yeah.
damn, man, that'd be a lot of work.
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
it?
you'd have to wait till it was dry enough to be able to, because otherwise it's just like slop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys just
That's the
rent an
problem.
excavator
Some of
for
the
the day, man?
ponds,
Just pick a
I
sunny
just
day.
call
the
it
ponds
like,
weren't built with the drains low enough. So the one we just did drains out because the silt's got so high. It never used to. So the bottom of the actual pond's about 2 foot deeper than the drain. So you used to have to pump it out. And the silt's come up so much that we can drain it off the drain. So it's, yeah, if we do desilt it, it makes our life a lot harder to get the water back out next time.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that you
Bad
got out of the
design
big
in the
lake
first
when you
place.
dug that was a hell of a lot of silt in there, wasn't it? I mean, that lake that or the pond that you're talking about is still quite a large size, isn't there? So there's going to be a fair few, I would say 40, 50 ton of silt in there at least then, for some of that size, if not more.
At least, yeah. And some.
That's
More.
some shifting when it comes to hand
But
manipulation.
you can't get the machine. The
No
banks aren't
thanks.
strong enough to get the machinery in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Forget the shovel and the wheelbarrow then.
Yeah, I think just turn that one into a shallow fry pond.
Yeah, fill it in. Start again.
Start
Right,
another one.
let's just address something before we go any further. Guys, in the chat, I don't want to see it this evening. If it continues, you will be removed, and that's all parties involved. So let's just leave it. Proceed and carry on. Like I've said, if you can't go nice to say, it ain't happening on my live, I will get rid of you. And on to the first topic of the evening. And a bloody good one, I think. This is quite appropriate for the up and time coming. Good Christmas gifts for koi keepers.
Oh.
Put in by Anthony, Perfect Aquatics. What is a good Christmas gift for a koi keeper? What would you be thinking about getting each other if you were buying a gift for a mate that you knew or a family member, as ideas for anybody that's listening? So all those guys out there, that's partners, family members that are watching and listening right now, start taking notes, because this is it.
Bottle of sedate. And a hammer.
Celebrate. Hanometer. Hanometers are pretty good. They're expensive out there, but well, not too expensive.
I still think Hanometers cause more problems than they solve.
They're not as big a seller at the minute.
DT said new jumper. There you
New
go,
jumpers.
DT. You'll have to write that one down right quick. New.
We're all
DT
wrapped up. Warmer
merch.
set for Sidler.
On
Well,
sign
people
there,
got
Lisa. I think it's got to be practical, hasn't it? Something that I mean, a koi is always a good thing. I mean, but at the end of the day, you can end up with a koi that you don't necessarily really want, and a koi that they
you can't get rid of it.
like, unless you was going to turn around and say, "I'm going to take you to X place to purchase a koi of your choice." Then that would be a good one. Why a bonsai? There's a good shout, Will, and a bit of promotion, bud.
Net.
25% off for you lot.
I'd go with a net because all of us need either a pan net or a soft net or just a small
Pan
net.
net.
For, yeah.
Practical
Not a bad
use.
shout,
We all make do with old bits of crap, don't we, with holes in and everything. And
Waders that
you were
don't
saying
leak.
earlier.
And Tony's just putting waders that don't leak down. That could be an appropriate one for you, and appropriate one for Vince, and an appropriate one for Tony. So new waders that don't leak. That's
Longer waders that caught to about
I'd
here.
like some.
That's only about 2 foot on you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thing is with the waders, don't you find, and yourselves, Rick, with your waders, there's always too much bag here at this bit. So when you do bend forward, you end up getting a scoop full of water.
You need
Yeah.
to have a
Piss
pair of
wet.
these, mate.
That's it. There you go. You only need to be working on the chest area, don't you? Start doing some bench pressing.
Yeah, Rick crosses his, but then ends up with a bit of waders sticking out the fucking middle.
Yeah. Rocket Boy, when
Straps
he puts
don't
some
fall
one
down,
over
though.
one head and one over his, put the cross in it, seems to do it a bit better, doesn't it? So
Yeah, but if it gets too tight, then your face goes blue, doesn't it?
But the thing is, these lot are putting waders on over the top of their jacket and then wondering why they're getting a wet arse and there's water going in the waders.
Man, you guys ain't gone barefoot into a mud pond yet, no?
No, no.
No fucking
Not
chance.
yet.
I've done that.
Barefooting it straight
I've
in
done
there.
that. In Indonesia, these guys are just going in barefoot, man. Just with their shorts on, no issues. They're just like, hey, Sid, just be careful about snakes, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my worry and all. That would be the bit when I'd be shitting myself thinking I'm going to get bit. No,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
not so much over here. It won't be too bad, but too damn cold. Even in the heat
Yeah.
height of summer, it's still not that warm.
No.
Gift cards are a good one for Christmas.
Gift cards,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
You know?
pan net, sock net.
Blue
The
Practical
ball.
little koi
uses.
statues. The little painted koi statues. You get them
Okay.
kohakus, utsuris,
Yeah.
and all of those things.
Tell
Yeah,
you
man,
what,
I saw
Sid,
those in Indonesia and they were awesome, dude. I think any koi, like, pond guy would like to have one of those near the pond or near the house, at the door.
Yeah.
It'd be
which
awesome.
is a real good link for me, Sid. So that's what we're donating at for the charity.
I'm gonna be selling it soon. Okay,
full-
I found the guy. Okay, I found the guy.
A full wetsuit for the lads is needed for sure. Christian
Oh,
says. I think when you get into this time of year now, you guys pretty much you are talking about wetsuit kind of conditions, aren't you? Or a dry suit, to be more precise, would be better. Because a wetsuit, you've got to have the cold. The water gets between the skin layer, doesn't it? And then
trap
as your body
water.
temperature heats that water up, that's what keeps you warm. But with a dry suit, you stay perfectly dry.
Yeah.
But man, them dry suits are hard to move around in as well. They're heavy when you're
Yeah.
going around in them, especially in deep water.
Or you could go to Coastal Koi and they do a foldable measuring bowl that measures
Oh, they're
up to
wicked.
1 meter.
Yeah. 1 meter. Yeah, somebody else has put in there a 1 meter ball for people with deep pockets, a pan net, koi books, or a magazine subscription. A magazine subscription would be pretty damn good. That'd be a
But
good.
them
Christmas gift.
collapsible ones, they work out about 70 or 80 quid.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
way cheaper
For a
than a
1
meter
meter
ball to
collapsible
buy.
bowl that,
Yeah.
is you can put anywhere then.
Yeah, because they're a
I'm
pain
like-
Don't get
for, aren't they? Big bowls.
Don't get the measuring bowl that Cole bought for us. He brought a
you
new
don't get
measuring
No.
them
bowl,
here.
and the measurement's got the side of the bowl.
I've been told to raffle me dog.
Fold them
It's
round.
like,
No, it's a round measuring bowl, but the actual measurements go up the side. So,
So you you fold them round the bottom.
you have to lift them up against the side of the bowl.
New
Slide
Paul,
it.
ridiculous.
Paul Butler says that's one hell of a Christmas present. Technically, I might have already had mine.
There's plenty, isn't there? You know,
have.
all I want
There
is
you
Easy to go for.
I have. I think, yeah. I mean, what as a koi shop, Rick, and selling lots of other stuff. What would you think would make, and Tony, what would you think would make the ideal gift for a koi keeper for Christmas?
We don't sell anything else, do we? So it'd have to be a fish or a gift
You just
card.
have to be a bag of food and
Bag of
fish.
food.
Yeah.
koi
Munga
medication,
mix.
food
Lifetime
or
supply
fish.
of munga mix.
To be fair, there's plenty that we can have because it's so bloody expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know, even a bag of sake is a decent present for a for a koi
Oh, for
keep.
sure.
Yeah.
Or if you want a little bit less, there's some odds and sod bits off the shelf that you can put into to make a nice little gift box.
Make
No,
a stocking
or-
out of the bits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
with,
so-
you know,
yeah,
a little bit of water treatments like clay and whatnot. It all adds up, doesn't it? I'd
Yep.
rather get a bag of clay than I would a link set. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And looking at
Yeah,
how
but-
much they wear in Morrison's today, mate, I won't be wearing links much often. So if I stink, you'll know why.
Yeah, they can get me clay as long as it's Bacto Plus one.
We sell it. We also sell gift cards. So
Now that doesn't. Now, how does that not surprise me, Anthony? You tell us every week.
wouldn't be me if I weren't. But we sell gift cards as well online. So go over and have a look if you want to buy someone a little.
I think a gift card's a good way, isn't it? Really, a gift card is. I mean, do you do gift cards, Rick?
Yeah, we do.
That would give you the option. You could walk straight in with a gift card, pick up any fish, bag of food, bag of munga mix, going to Crafties or anywhere like that, getting a gift. I think a gift card's a pretty good idea. You put a certain amount to it, you can always add to it, and you can always get just whatever you want when you're there, can't you? So it's a pretty damn good
definitely.
idea, that.
You know, I even gave Daz one, didn't I? Worth a penny.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody look so pissed off in
I'm
my
saving
life,
it.
mate. That was belting to get his reaction on camera.
I'm saving it, Crafty. I'm
He
going
was
to see if
gutted.
it gains in interest.
Couldn't even get me a
On
breakfast.
that
It's like
half place, mate, it reduces in time.
Does it?
Yours
funny,
does.
Sid, Sweet Acre Koi
Yeah.
Farm, I've asked a question. Gaz, can you ask him what kind of predators their koi they deal with over there, where you are?
So in India, where I am in Pune, we've got just two main predatory birds, kingfisher and the paddy bird, which is like the small heron. But they can only take like 5 inch, 6 inch fish at max, you know, like so if it's anything bigger than that, then you're safe. Sometimes you can possibly get some like hungry rat snakes that are trying to get a bite, but like they can't really catch the koi.
That's not
Um,
too bad, then, is it?
koi
That's
much
see,
faster than them.
kingfish should be getting your little
Easy
tiddler
life.
kind of things when you're up to fingerling sort of sizes, but
Microscope
Yeah.
is good.
So-
Sharp.
In the fingerling sizes that you
Sorry, Sid, go on, mate.
in the fingerling sizes, no stress. In the fingerling sizes, the kingfisher is the main threat. So if you've got like if your pond is netted and it's covered, then you're not gonna have any stresses like that. It's pretty easy. There's no like raccoons and like otters and stuff like floating around, busting in and trying to like grab everything. I've seen all these posts, man, of everyone sharing like their stories. Like next morning, like 22 koi gone. There's like heads just lying all over the place. We don't have that type of stuff here. It's all pretty relaxed.
I would say, Rix, you've had a not so much in the way of taking the fish this last live that you did, but the damage.
Yeah,
to the
those
fish.
herons.
Those herons were making some pretty damn big marks in them, weren't they? And doing some
Yeah,
serious,
man.
and it's permanently scarred and ruined, isn't it? When it comes to that, like you said,
Yeah.
the triangle section will probably come back in a permanent black scarring, but it will heal up, but be
Yeah.
left.
I mean, that first one, that had actually punctured into the actual skull.
Yeah.
It had actually broken through the skull, the actual bone. But it was as if it had been done with a fucking scalpel. It was that precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to show
Crazy.
just how powerful the beak is, doesn't it? Because, I mean, you wouldn't even think they'd attempt to fish of that size, though. What were they? 35, 40 cm, 45ers or something like that, roughly?
Yeah.
No, I think they were about 25, 30 now.
35 to 40. Yeah.
35.
They-
They
They're
just have a go.
They're big
Wow.
fish for
Wow.
for a herring to be going out.
Well,
They're
that's-
not-
Yeah.
That's
ain't getting
it's
that
like
down
a
the
pickaxe
throat, are they?
coming down.
You wouldn't have thought
That's
so,
crazy.
anyway. Have you ever seen them take a fish of that size?
Can't eat them, but they'll kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they can't
Just,
swallow.
So-
You guys
So
have
kill them and
a
then go for
toad
another.
problem? Do you guys
That's-
get toad problems?
Toad
Toads.
problems, no.
Yeah,
Toad.
in India, man, toads are a big issue. So the common Maharashtrian toad, no, every rainy season will come around your pond, and not one of them, 15, 20 of them, and they will spawn and mess up your water every night in a row, man. Every night in a row. Like you need to keep them out, you need to hunt them, you need to do whatever you can, but you just gotta keep them out because for like 1 month, it's like bloodbath between me and the toads, and there's an infestation of them. I'm not even kidding, man. I net up my pond, like there's sledgehammers and shit lying around. Like I try to begin with, I start bottling them and going and trying to release them and stuff. No, man, it's not possible. Like it's just I'll just stop keeping koi if I need to do that. Like it's too much, man. And they just keep at it, man. They'll
What
grab
is it?
onto the
Round the
they'll
fish
grab
as
onto
well.
the fish, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll grab onto the fish. It's absurd. And the worst part is that if they're toad tadpoles, the fish don't even eat them. If it's
No.
if it's a frog tadpole, the fish will eat them. But if
Yeah.
it's a toad tadpole, they won't eat them. So like the entire pond just gets infested. The sump gets
toxic.
packed. They're
Yeah.
toxic as hell.
Yeah.
The sump gets packed. It's a nightmare, man. That's my biggest predator, toads.
That's your
Yeah.
biggest pain in the ass. We were talking to Adam
Yeah.
Nye when we were down there, and he was saying that one of his main predators that he had was the wagtail. the
Yeah.
wagtail taking all his fry. Because they're small enough to be able to get through his netting, and then they're going round the edge, just picking out fry after fry after fry. And he says he'll lose thousands upon thousands of fry to him throughout the breeding season for the wagtail, more than
Yeah.
what he loses to anybody else. Budget Ponds asked Rick, do you have otters down in your area locally? Is there any otters down by you? Yeah, shit.
Yeah, that's why we've got electric fence the whole place.
Wow.
Yeah, but
We've been hit
that's
twice.
But you seem to be getting more of the people that are coming round and the dogs with the electric fence from what I've seen. Folk getting electrocuted and dogs getting zapped. Are they,
Well, the thing is,
are they
that's-
something
that's
you
all
keep
well and
away or
good.
keep out?
But last week, the otter fence was underwater.
Yeah.
Shit. So you end up with
Oh
a
my
heck of a lot more depth with all this rain then.
What's the rules around?
Otters, they're all protected, mate. You can't touch them. Cannot
Is it
touch
really?
them. So we can keep them away.
they're
Electric
protected.
fence, we can keep them away. But yeah, they've been on site twice. One time they took out a pond of broodstock, about 20 broodstock dumped in a night on the bank.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And another night they got into a load of little carp and just destroyed a whole pond of 12, 14-inch carp.
Do they
Other
just
than
pick
that,
up any?
we've been quite lucky.
Do they just
They're like
pick
a
up
fox.
any
They drag them
stuff?
out and just eat. Yeah, they literally just drag them out, eat one little bit, and leave them.
Yeah.
And go and get another, and another, and another, and another, and they'll do it.
Is it
until
the
pond's
liver or is
empty,
it the heart,
literally.
Rick?
They just eat. They just literally have one might have a bit of its face missing, next one a bit of
yeah.
liver.
I thought
They
it was
just
the brains they
literally
went
get them out,
for.
kill them, have a mouthful, and go. They just I think they love the chase. They love chasing them and getting them. Like the fun of it, they drag them out. And once it's
They'll tackle big fish. I mean, the British record barbel, the Traveller, that was killed with an otter, and I think that was over £20.
Oh, mate, that's ain't nothing, mate. When I was down in Norfolk fishing the Broads for pike, I was sat in a little jitty on a boat doing live baiting, and
Yeah.
I see this row of bubbles come past, and then this little head popped up and big black eyes looked at me, dipped down, off it went. Next thing I know, there was these big commotion from seagulls on the opposite side of like where the boats were parked on the opposite jetty.
Yeah.
And then this bloody otter swam past, man. It must have had a 30-pound pike, right, behind.
That's
You
a
could
big
see it
fish on a
passing
pike
with
and all,
it.
isn't it?
He pulled it up on the bank, mate. It's like it had it round the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, that must have been close by to me to catch it. He just fucked me up for the day, I reckon. That was a big old man. I was gutted.
I thought the otter primarily went for the brain first because there's more protein
Yeah,
in that.
I think they do. Go for they just chew the head up. That's it. Eat that little
Yeah.
bit and leave the rest. Wasteful.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I don't know. We've had mink in the shop. Living in the shop. We had to get an exterminator. And there's, like, little footprints running down. You know where the ponds are. You've got the wooden sort of cover. It's like little footprints all the way down it, and the odd bit of stock going missing. And it was a mink had found its way in and was living tucked away behind the shelves.
Perfect environment, though, isn't it? You've got a warm, dry area. You've got water source and food of the plenty. So I mean, you can see why they did it, can't you?
You'd like me living in McDonald's, mate. I'd love it.
So, Sid, do you get cormorants?
No comments.
Oh, you're lucky.
Also, there's a lot of predatory birds that could come here, but they just don't know that my pond's here. You know,
They'd be there if I did.
it's not big enough. Maybe, and the rest of them are all in IBCs, so they don't really come around here. No, Vince, in that big pond that I have, I've only got like 45 and 50 centimeter up fish. You know, so like there's not a lot of things that can take that. And then any tocai that are in there like really fast, really agile, and they're quite big already because they're growing really fast. So those guys I don't have to worry about.
I've seen a group of Indian otter take the chunk off the end of a crocodile's tail. They were just baiting it. My God, They mob them
Wow.
though, don't they? When they work
Yeah,
together,
like-
they work as a gang, don't they? And they mob it,
Black
don't they?
mongooses with snakes, yeah.
Have you had crocodile down your place, Rick?
Not for a
Yeah, we
while.
had a few. But
And
sent them on their
just
way.
wrestled them out. Just wrestled them out like Tarzan, mate.
Yeah. Put them in the river and sent them on their way. Don't need that. We got enough grief with grass. The snakes are a problem. We have a lot of problem with snakes,
Yeah.
and they're pain.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes,
they get
nowadays. What, grass snakes?
Yeah.
Grass
Yeah.
snakes.
So when the young totally get on the feeders, they become balls, and the grass snakes just literally
Sit
dip
over the
in
top.
and eat 'em. And the snake just becomes like lumps of fish. A nightmare. Yeah, on a bad time we can have 10 or 12 of them working the ponds, and they smell you coming. You have to go the opposite way round, and again they're protected, so we don't touch them.
Yeah.
We ask them to leave politely.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff for you guys that are actually out there. You know, natural predators that are all protected, even though they're the ones that is causing the problem. It's,
Even cormorants are protected.
yeah. So you got the.
You can shoot cormorants, but you have to have a license.
You have to apply for license. I think you're allowed to shoot one a year or something ridiculous.
At our local fishing lake, the gentleman, he's passed away now, but we were night fishing one time, and it scared the shit out of me, this shotgun going off. And when he come round, he said, "Oh, sorry, I forgot you was here." He said, "I've got a license to shoot 2 cormorants, but it doesn't tell me which 2 I can shoot."
Oh God.
But yeah, it scared the living shit out of us. This fucking great 12 ball going on.
Do we want to go on to
In
another
India, there's a
topic?
lot of
Another-
peacocks creating a mess
Go on,
for
Bob.
farmers, you know.
Say that again,
Do
Sid,
what,
missed that.
peacocks?
Yeah, peacocks. They're
Peacocks.
wrecking farms, man. Yeah, they're coming in and absolutely destroying fruit farms and vegetable farms. You know, and they're
yeah.
protected by the government. So, like, these farmers can do nothing about it other than electrify their fences as well, Rick.
Yeah, big birds as well, yeah.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
hmm
Yeah.
I don't
It's
fit in another
surprising to see the
area.
buggers fly, isn't it? When you see size of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, everything's protected, so we can't do the grass snakes are protected. All the seagulls, apart from black-headed gulls, are protected. Herons are protected. Otters are protected. Cormorants are protected.
Big fish are protected.
So you got to just try and make it as hard for them as possible.
Yeah.
But
It's a pity you can't get the koi protected.
Yeah, but
species,
you've had instances where you've seen it yourself, Rick, where you've had 3 or 4 herons in one spot just trying to push the net down so that they can then get to fish that they can't get out because of the net, but they still kill them.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just habit for a minute. So they get on the net and weighted, so it gets lower to the water. And yeah, we have 2 or 3 together, and then one of them kill a fish. And they try and get it, and they obviously can't get it, so they kill another one.
Yeah.
Kill another one. They
The
must.
frustration of not being able to get them out.
Guys, I'm going to need a second. I'm going to go and grab a power bank here.
No problem. No problems.
See you in a sec.
I said, Chris, I'd be more worried about big-assed Indian elephants wading in the lake.
They don't need protecting. Yeah, they ain't messing with them.
They're big enough to protect themselves, aren't they? Ain't nobody messing with them. Well, but yeah, I mean, it's Bengal tigers as well, aren't they, over there? So, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Only-
protected.
only parts of
depends.
India.
I suppose it depends just what area and what kind of. But
Yeah, how rural it is.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sparks' Koi says, I've just taken my 220 watts worth of UVs off for a clean. Going to keep one on for now and see how it goes. 220 watts on
Bloody hell, man. How big is your pond?
50,000 litres. I think slightly over wattaged.
Yeah, ever so slightly.
Yeah, but that acts as a heat source.
20 watts won't do that. Never mind.
I've only got a 13 watt running on mine.
I got a 9 and a 13. And I've only got the 9 running because it's built into the last polishing box. So when that bulb blows, I'll probably just remove it and leave the 13 on because the 9 did it before. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't far off. 16,500 litres.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
20 watts of
memory
heat.
saves from last weekend. Slept since then, mate, but not too far off.
That's
Right,
a lot of UV for that pond.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a way
Fish will have a
more.
suntan.
Way more than what you need. How many watts does Crafty have on his pond UV? Go on, Crafty, spill it. Say it.
I have enough, like,
He's got a giant sunbed. He lowers down.
5 watt of them. Yeah, 75 and 110, 185 watt.
185 watts.
Yeah, I like to tan them.
See, well, there you go. Sparks is make sure look on the weak side with his 220 watts.
He's obviously got more 20p's than me.
20p's don't feed a meter no more. You got to put pounds in.
That's pound coins, isn't it?
So there you go, mate. Sid, you're now up to 700 subs, bud.
Oh wow,
That's got you a
that
big
was
eye,
quick,
mate.
man.
Yeah.
That is quick.
There's a very
Thank
nice,
you so much,
very
man.
short on there. I'll tell you, a real nice fish.
I swear, all I did was go and grab a power bank.
Yeah. Just go grab another one, see if we can get you up another 700.
We've got someone joining us here. Mira.
Oh, look, the guard dog.
Yeah,
British
she's
shit.
wondering what I'm doing out here so late at night.
Yeah,
She
she's
doesn't
thinking,
like to
what
go
the
to
hell are
sleep.
you doing? And normally fast
Are you
asleep.
outside
Here
here?
we go.
Oh,
Has she got a live now? I need to ask you. Does she have an outfit for the GKP Thursday Night Live?
Not yet, but she will have.
I am
Deny you mentioned
disappointed.
it.
I'm disappointed. That dog has an outfit for every other occasion. It should have one for a live as well.
Yeah, she's been sported a pink number today for the beach wear.
Alan Tate says Crafty has UV but no render. Evening, everyone.
He's such a knob, isn't he?
He's talking truth, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Well,
he
I
is.
love Alan's name.
It's supposed to be done. It was supposed to be done at
His
summer, wasn't
granddad,
it?
although he's only 5 years older.
Only 5 years older. I thought you were older than that, Crafty.
How old are you?
Me, 28.
Fuck off.
Right, all right. Right then.
Tell you
bet
what,
my dog
Steve,
is.
what this does is either sat on a very high stool or his table shrunk since last week.
Well, I'm at Land's End.
Have you been back?
Slightly different end of the country today.
He's live from
Down
holidays.
there.
I'm on holiday.
Well, this time of year, it's all right for some, isn't it? That.
Right.
Yeah.
It's his fourth holiday at year, mate.
It's not. It's the only chance I get after I have my holidays in winter.
You should have heard it. You were down on beach today. It sounded like you were stood in a damn hurricane. All you could hear were... We're like, God damn, guys, get away from the beach. Froth blowing back up. Wrecking it. You couldn't hear anything else. Nobody else could hear anybody else talking.
Yeah, it's all good.
We got his next question, which is from DT Coy, which is, does any of the panel use a Dechlorinator? If yes
yeah.
or no, and please can you explain the reasons why? Do you use and you don't? Or if you don't use,
I don't
Okay,
use
one thing I will say is that quite a common mistake that we have people in the shop, even if they're replenishing their whole pond, because I see people drain the whole pond down, scrub it, and refill it with tap water. They don't add the dechlorinator until after they've either put the water in or introduced the fish. They always add it after. So those people that use it, add it before you put the water in. All right, that's tip number one. I personally,
I use dechlorinator.
yeah, always
A
put
lot
it
of
in before your water.
Yeah. So I have this tank that I prepare the water in because all the water I get comes chlorinated. It's
Yeah.
municipality water. So I use Dechlorinator, and apart from that, I put it out in one of the IBCs, 1,000 liters at a time, and I make a pump churn it through
Yeah.
a filter that's kind of running, and there's an aerator in there, and I leave it on for like 24 hours almost before I use that water, and then I don't have to touch it. It comes out absolutely mint, like it's so
Do
good.
you test chlorinated? Do you test your chlorine
Yeah.
over there? Yeah.
Yeah. So I have not tested it regularly. Okay. I've tested it once or twice only. And when I got the effect that I kind of needed, now I just trust the system, you know.
I mean, to be fair, if you're doing that, you don't necessarily need to add the chlorinator. You can just leave it to gas off. You know.
I know, but I just can't. That's what I'm hoping I can do. But then I know that I know I don't have full information on this, and that there are chloramines and
Yeah.
There's a couple of different ones, and I know I can't remove one of them from gassing them.
Yeah,
So I'm just
chloramine.
trying my best to like make the water healthy before I give it to any other fish. You know?
I
Practice.
mean, I pre-filter anyway.
Though
I
that was the other one. Do you use like a free stage as well, or a free stage filter, or a big blue and all that kind of thing?
I use a double. I use a big blue with carbs in it, and then bone char in another, so it goes through two. And since working at the shop, I've then bought the EA filter as well, which is quite good for just a quick top up in a small pond.
So, Rick, on your scale, then,
Not John. We
No
use
dechlorinator.
10 ton an hour. It's not happening.
Yeah,
10 metric cubes of water an hour is just not, guys. Yeah. So
get it straight in, get fish in the bill.
yeah, all the ponds that are running the mature, we don't ever do massive amounts in any pond or wherever, so it's not an issue. And obviously, we only use tap water in and around the shop area. There's little top ups or whatever. So yeah, it's the
Diluted
organic
down by
loading
the
in
other
those
mass
ponds.
amount in there.
Yeah, the organic load in those ponds, the chlorine that goes in is just bonding up. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
But
We never have an issue where we are because ours, I don't know if it still is, ours used to be from sandstone borehole water at Nottingham. So it used to have zero or very low chlorine in it. I rear axolotls as well, and they are super sensitive to chlorine, and I've never had to dechlorinate for those. Never had an issue. But I use my well water as well whenever I can, and just top up with tap water. But having said all that, you can use sodium thiosulfate instead of dechlorinator, which is a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy a big bag of crystals and just dilute it.
Well, I'll give you my answer. I don't use it. I don't
I
use
just
it at
know
all.
tap
I don't
water.
use a dechlorinator. Never have. Never will. Double
The
hard
only time
bastards
you
in
come-
Yorkshire.
The only time you
It's
come
gonna be
across a
just as
gas
hard.
is
I
if
only
they've
have-
been
if-
doing
if-
roadworks, and then they'll add chloramine to the pipeline to flush it through. That's what
Yeah.
you've got to watch for.
we have a lot of customers that fall foul of that.
Yeah.
You know, when you start asking like if there's been any building works or road works close by, generally the answer is yes when they start to inherit problems.
If I'm ever doing a water change, I'm only taking out 200 or 300 litres and adding 200 or 300 litres back to 5,000. So 200 or 300 litres replaced with chlorinated water, the same. But like you said, as if there were roadworks in and around, I always top up and normally I water off the garden. I've not been doing that for these last couple of weeks because it's done nothing but piss it down, which is water the garden. But I'd always blast my hose through anyway and normally use it for everything else prior to doing whatever I'm doing. But never had an issue, never had a problem, never even had a problem when I've done it in my tropical fish tank. I might take out 5-6 buckets of water out of my tropical fish tank, match the temperatures as good as what I can feel with my hand straight in, and it's normally within a degree or two. It's not too bad, and I've never had an issue, never lost a fish, never had any problems. I'm going to continue to do it the same way as I have. It ain't broke, don't fix it. I think there's enough
The problem is it varies as well from where you are on this line. If you're near a treatment plant to further away, obviously they got to put enough in to last to the end of the line. So if you're at the end of the line,
also I think fish kind of start developing immunity to it. I mean, not immunity to it, but like they start becoming a little more tolerant to it. Yeah, for sure. I've seen it happen to a couple of koi. Yeah. When they've been hit by small amounts of chlorine for a long time, you'll see them respond less to chlorinated water than a fish that's just come and experiencing it for the first time. You know, I can only imagine what it does to them, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't do any good. But
absolutely not.
the better the fish, the worse it does for them as well, isn't it? So again, if you're buying
absolutely
normal carp or ghost carp, it's the same old.
Yeah,
but
it depends what you want out of it.
It looks good, mate. Look at him.
What do you guys call ghost carp? You know, you all say ghost carp a lot.
Ghost carp,
but I don't fully understand. Yeah, we don't.
If you cross a normal carp with a metallic ogon, you get like a bronze, almost like a Makashi ogon, with the dark features with the metallic face. Very strong, survive, and they all come out. That's what you call a ghost carp. So they're
very hardy.
Yeah,
a bit like a Matsubri metallic.
Yeah. Like a Shitsuba.
Shitsuba.
That is
like a really bad one. Okay.
Shitsuba.
Yeah, we've got them here.
Yeah. It's because of the facial features look like kind of black eyes, black nose, silvery head.
Yeah.
Kabutos? Yeah. Same.
Got it.
I quite like
that. Yeah, I like that one.
Man, Rick, can you tell me something? Like when you breed, do you breed for strain? Like, do you breed for variety? Or
mostly.
A wide range.
No. If you don't stick to similar strain, you go too far, unless we're doing a cross for a reason.
Yeah.
So, like Sankey, or whatever. But we'll cross to create something. But we need to know the grandparents and the parents to create where we're trying to create. Maybe good, maybe not. We try. But yeah, if you want to produce.
Sorry.
Go, no, you're fine, mate. Go.
Okay. So what type of success rate do you get? Like if you're doing a Kohaku on Kohaku, how many of them will turn out to be Benigois?
Probably 40% will be Benigoi, 20% will be Shiramuji, and then you have 40% pattern, which will be rubbish Kohaku through to good Kohaku. But it depends on the parents as well. Big difference on each individual parent set. But yeah, you get a lot of Benigoi, a lot of Shiramuji, and then a lot of rubbish Kohaku, and maybe 10%.
Do you do something fun for culling? Do you have like a predator pond where you toss all the bennies? When the cameras are off.
I've got 3 Labradors.
It just saves buying dog food, mate.
Yeah, they're cool. They call them Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to. If you're going to have a waste product, then the more ethically you can use it, be it feed other fish, be it use it as a fertilizer, the better you can use it, and the earlier you do it, the better. So
that's actually why I was asking. I wanted to know what your creative solution was.
We feed catfish and perch in a pond. Okay. We feed dogs. We feed. Yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
we try not to do varieties where we have too much waste product.
Yeah.
If we can.
What type of
certain ages?
Unless
So
the
if-
heat series spawning goes south.
Well, yeah. The trouble is with the heat series, if you do the grading early, you can feed all the orange fry to some other fry, and ethically in your mind that's kind of correct.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because they're smaller. But yeah, you can't produce a tiny percentage of good fish without lots of fish that either are sold cheap or have to be,
For sure.
removed one way or another.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I kind of want
We
to
haven't
get a
got
predator tank.
yeah. But if you we used to rear trout, so we could feed
Yeah.
all of the waste product to the trout. But then we can't sell those trout to the public, but we can eat them.
Why can't you sell them to the public? Just discount trout.
It's just part of selling food in this country has got to be
Grass fed.
because we can use malachite on our koi.
Yeah.
You
But
can't
you
use
can't
it
have
on-
malachite in food
into the food
fish,
chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
things like that. So, and the food we can give our koi is not allowed to go into the food chain for trout or something going into human consumption.
Right.
Understood.
So, just easier. It's just easier we eat them.
Do you want to show? Well, we've got 132 in. Would you like to show the two fish, Rick, that you have put up to go, one for the raffle and the other for the auction fish, so that people can see what fish they will be getting or receiving, lucky winner, or bidding on for the 7th of December for the Macmillan Cancer Trust
I would love to.
charity
Guys.
event?
Well, what timing?
Well, I just thought it might, just to put them in, then people can get to have a good look at them before, and then we can go back to a couple more questions and any more topics that everybody's got or wants to bob in.
Go for it.
And then, obviously, later on, there is going to be the Shuramuja, which is... All right, then.
Yeah.
Let's bring this one up so let me just double check what this says. So the first one that I bring up is what's going to be the raffled koi, and the second one will be the... the first one is the auction, and the second one will be the raffled.
It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, these are nice fish.
It better be.
Yeah, no, mate. It might not be Shiramuji, is it?
So there we go. There's the first fish.
Ooh.
That is nice.
That is
Trust
nice,
me,
isn't it?
in the flesh, it is amazing.
The way it looks good there, Vince. Fuck the
It
flesh.
does.
Yeah, it looks really
Mate,
good.
I was sent some pictures today of some red kajaku from Japan. And then I looked at
You
the
couldn't
red
tell the
kajaku that I'd got on footage and films from you. And mate, those look just as damn well good as that.
Well,
That's
that's the
good.
one going up. That's the one going up for auction. So it's about.
Right, has that got Mark Gardner line in it, Rick?
Yeah, the mum's name is Sacco, Mark Gardner line, and the other one is one of our own males.
Oh, I just saw some of them. Said, Susan, we've got... Hi, Si from Susan. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it. Great to have you on.
Thanks for the pie.
Pie. So, yeah, there's the first one.
Yeah,
What size
There's
was
the
that one,
second.
Rick?
they're both about 35 centimetre. So they're
On the female.
22 spawning, so 18 months old.
They're
Wow.
two very nice guys, them, man. I'd dibs either of them, 100%.
So if we can raise a
I
few
think I
quid with
do the
them,
first one.
I think the first one looks better today. The second one's going to be the better fish long term. But
Yeah.
There's a good question.
yeah, it's hard. The photos don't do them. They don't look the same there as they do in the
Oh,
photos.
they're
I don't know.
beautiful.
No,
That's why I say in the flesh, they look so much better.
Sorry, Rick,
I mean,
that was a spoiler.
Yeah,
yeah, the pictures don't do them justice whatsoever.
these two weren't. These two are nearly good enough for me to keep on, but they're not. But they weren't ones I'd sell normally. So it's a special.
That's mint, mate. That's proper nice. That.
Zoom down over that food gas.
I wish I could, mate. I can't zoom in on it, which is a bummer. That's as big as I can make it. Oh, hang about. No, I lied. Hang about.
Just look close, Crafty. Move the screen towards your face.
I just did.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
good
nice.
fish.
It's
That.
magical, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
It's like Alan was saying, though. It's very difficult to judge the quality of a fish from a photograph.
Yeah.
And when you've seen these fish and you've seen them, are these out of the Munger Pond?
Yes.
Yeah, they're my
I thought
ones.
they were. I thought I recognised them when I seen. As soon as you sent them through, I thought, man, they're banging them. When you've seen these fish and had them in your hands and looked at them, they are beautiful.
Yeah. Those big kajaku out the Munger Pond, bloody hell, they were gorgeous.
These are the ones, Daz, when I'd got that big one in your hand,
Yeah.
and you went, and one's like this in afterwards, and we both like stood there laughing at each other.
Yeah.
These are the fish that came out of that tunnel that we had out and went back in again. Have come back out again since now has been grown on for the final stage.
Yeah.
They meant them, mate.
They're about,
That
I
would,
reckon,
in
2
my
years
opinion,
away
Rick,
from being good.
that would grace anybody's pond, I would say. It's a
Yeah,
nice
We'll do in a
fish.
couple of years, mate.
Rick, why did that not make your cut?
My cut's only for parent fish, so body conformations. Just you get very
Too
fine
important.
lines. They got to be really good to make parents.
Yeah.
From
Peter's just asked the same. Why would you not keep them, Rick? But there you go, Pete. You just literally got your answer there.
they're
It's
close.
not good enough for breeding stock.
The brood stock got to be overly good. If that makes sense. Overly strong. Overly.
Yeah.
He's very picky.
This is what you explained to me the other day, isn't it? When I asked you, because you said if you've got brood stock with a fault, any descendants from that will only emphasise that fault. So you need fish that are exceptionally good to produce fish almost as good. Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. You pretty much nailed it. Yeah, they've got to be, special. Really, the absolute top of a spawning. So we're lucky. So obviously, I've bred them, and I've had every one of those offspring. So these are in the best, maybe 6 or 7 from the entire year class.
100%.
So they're about as good as we do from these maybe 150,000 start point, and these are in the top 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I like that, me.
Yeah. That's my
I like
favourite.
that one. But it's got that little balance offset to the opposite side of its head there, with a little bit of red just at the side of its eye.
But
I like
that
them,
red
mate.
in the
They are
flesh
stunning.
is something else.
Oh yeah, actually, if that's what I can anyway. We can go to that if I turn that off. But those are the fish that Rick is putting up and putting in. As we get more and more stuff, and I get all the stuff together, as we're coming a bit closer and we're getting everything, there's something to come from Perfect Aquatics, there's something to come from Vince, there's something to come from Will, there's something to come from Skeggy, which is Skegness Pond Supplies. Once we get them all together, I shall have them all set up as a bundle of photographs that we can show everybody what is available for the following. I'll try to do it 2 weeks in advance if I can, so I can get them all on, show you everything what's available for the actual night. But what we will have, bear with me 1 second, is if I go to...
While he's doing that, Rick, someone keeps asking in the comments, when's the Munger mix going to be available?
Okay, well, 2 weeks for the 7th. I don't know, mate. Yeah, I need to order some more stuff. I'm terrible. You must know that by now.
I do. They don't. I do. They don't.
So, guys, this is the actual event. If I can get that in full, there we go. Raffle night in aid of Macmillan's Cancer Support, live on the GKP YouTube channel, Thursday the 7th of December. Join us as we spin the wheel. Tickets £5. You can purchase as many as you want. Loads of fantastic prizes: Kajaku, wired bonsai tree, artwork, mugs, and more. There will be more other items again, like I said, from Skeggy, from Skegness Pond Supplies. I'm hoping to get in touch with a couple more companies as well, and I do think Will was saying that he'd been in touch with somebody else as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be a good bit of stuff.
Some more secret stuff coming.
Yeah.
We keep it secret. We don't have to tell anyone.
There is some secrets to come as well. There is some stuff. If all you need to do, this has been shared on a fair few people's. It's definitely on mine. It's definitely on Will's. It's definitely on Vince's. It's definitely on Skeggy's.
It'll be on mine.
In the Facebook group, it's also shared on New Forest Coy. And did you say it is on yours as well, Sid?
No, I'll put it on mine now.
It's on mine.
I need
and
to
also
say
I'll try and send you guys something.
What?
Perfect. The fish are mainland UK only for delivery. I can't be sending them to America.
Well, to be fair, to make it easier and obviously not to be costing us all a fortune, it is really. I probably should make that little amendment on there and make it so as UK only mainland. So if anything's got to be sent out and posted out, but I don't know. Like we'll talk about it between ourselves and we'll come to a decision as whether we just make the whole lot. But the fish definitely.
The fish definitely. I can't ship them anywhere.
Yeah.
Bar mainland.
Yeah. So basically, all you do, click on that link, which would take you to here, and at press, we're up to £330. Don't be put off by the £10,000 guy. I had to put in a target. If I put in a target for the original one that I think it said £300, I would have already had to go on there and edit it and change it again. So that's not what we're trying to aim. If we could hit that would be absolutely fantastic. I don't think for a minute we will, but it was just a figure to put in for something to prevent me having to constantly go back and edit it all. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we should raise a decent amount of money for Macmillan's, and that's where it'll take you. All I will say to you is everybody that is in, anybody that does not put their name, thank you very much for your donation. You will not be entered. If you've made yourself not visible, but there's a list of people that so far are in, and on it, there's a few more. So, thanks very much for everybody that has up to press. We're up at £330.
Cool.
Come on, let's get it going.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can hit 10 grand, I reckon.
Oh.
Mate, if we hit 10 grand, that would be absolutely, and I don't mind saying it, that would absolutely fucking amazing. But
yeah,
I would be.
I thought 300 quid was pushing it, mate.
Well, your fish should be hitting that.
Well, it should, but you never know, do you?
And listen, I will say this much. If there is anybody that can't afford £5, because it is coming up to Christmas, and I believe you and me, guys, I know what it is to feel a little bit tight and brassic in and around that time and a period. If you can't afford and you can't, just come along. Be there to support us. Be there and be a part of it. You don't have to put your hand in your pocket. Being there to support us and be there while we're doing the show is just as much, as far as I'm concerned. So.
Well said.
Yeah.
But those of you can, get your hands in your pockets.
yeah, you tell them, Rick.
Those that you can, get your cash out. Yeah.
All these boys flashing their filter tech and their big koi.
Yeah.
Get it in.
So you're going to join us on that night as well, then, Sid?
Oh, I would totally be happy.
You're more than welcome,
I would
mate.
be so psyched.
7th of December.
You might have to get a bigger platform, whatever you call it. Get more of us on.
I know that's the thing. I can get 10 guests on if I could afford. It's cost something like it's stupid money for the 12-month subscription. It's nuts, but yeah, it would be good if we could get 10 people, and that would be sweet. Let me look.
Could you run 2 side by side for free?
Maybe. Set up 2 accounts.
Do you want me to start one as well?
There we go.
Gaz, you might be able to use my platform, mate, because I pay the monthly subscription. So
That gives us another
hijacking.
option, yeah.
that gives us someone in the green room.
That means I can hand all the technical stuff over to you and not have to do naff all. Sweet.
Well, I'll make you one of the admins for the day, mate.
Oh, thanks.
Just today.
So I get to load it all to yours as well. Yeah, well, we'll have a look into it. We'll see what we can do. Use Discord. Well, no, mate. Do you know what it's... Rise just said there, use Discord. Oh, actually, while I think on, I'm going to do that one too. Rise, Keeping Fish, has now officially launched his YouTube channel. So I did say that I would give Rye, Keeping Fish, a shout out. Tropical stuff, but obviously a lot of people that keep koi keep tropics. So if you do and you're interested, guys, if you could do us a huge favour, pop over, give him a sub. Let's see if we can get him up over. He's up to 150. Nope, that's all right. 150 subscribers. His free videos at present is literally just off the ground. Let's give him a bit of support, guys, and see if we can get him up there and get him a few more subscribers.
Sid, over there, right? When people keep warm water fish, do you call them tropicals or is that just normal?
Yeah, that's
And you have cold.
But any fish that can survive here is tropical, man.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's
what I mean.
cooling their water, I can assure you that.
But it's in our country, it's like, tropical. I didn't go over 15 degrees. You got tropical. Nah,
It's not like
It's
that here. I mean, they are tropical fish, obviously, but nobody really calls them anything but just aquarium fish here, man.
just fish.
Either they survive or they don't. You know?
I love the banter that you and Alan have, man. It gives you some shit, mate, doesn't it?
I tell you, I have to bite my tongue, otherwise I get in trouble.
Crafty and technology.
He's had that TV behind him for about weeks, and it's never switched on.
Now,
It's waiting to go on a wall. Mate, I can't be fucked.
There's no plug on it, is the Crafty?
It's a curved one as well. I just can't get myself round to drilling a wall, man.
Fair enough.
Fuck me. If you can't get,
How much
if you
was that
can't find
target
your
again,
response,
guys?
He ain't gonna get a fucking TV up on the wall, is he?
Fuck you, Vince.
Chris Taylor's asked you a question there, Crafty. Is there an auction this Saturday?
Yes, there
Good
is.
as I wanted one this week, lol.
Yeah, there's one 6 o'clock, half 6. I can't remember. 6 o'clock, I think it is.
I'll
Was
let
it
you know
us?
for definite, mate.
I
I'll
can't
get some
remember.
info off him and I'll forward you on.
But yeah, keep an eye on Gaz's channel because it was. Are you joining us again, Gaz?
Yeah, I'll join you, mate. 100%.
Yeah. Keep an eye on my Facebook, my YouTube, the
And
company.
it'll be on mine too, probably. You'll be sharing it in there as well. I will post it as well for the community post so that everybody knows.
And yes, I am doing Tamasaba again because that's
Oh
all.
my God.
Yeah, that went down well. That the koi guy has got 3 of them in his pond and he's grow on.
Yeah.
They
Right,
look proper smart. to
after
be
that, I
fair.
got an email from someone that is building a tank or a pond just for
Just for
Tamasaba.
them.
Wow.
I've got hold of an ND out in Japan because I know that he's got a good stock over there, and we'll be doing a deal on some Tamasaba.
Oh.
So,
Do you know what them things remind me of?
Thank you.
Here we
Look
go.
at that there
Oh,
from Sweet
back to
Acre
Arkham.
Koi Farm.
Be nice, Vince.
No.
Nice.
You know the film Shrek when he puts the straw up the frog's ass and blows it, and turns it into a balloon.
It's pretty
Mate,
much what they look
they're-
like.
they're a
I agree
lovely
with that,
fish,
mate. They
mate.
do look like they've had a straw up their ass and inflated, don't they? They do.
they're a nice fish, man. I tell
I'm
you,
telling you,
they're
they're nothing like the one that Daz has got. Daz has
Yeah,
got
full
a
scale.
thing, it's just like a cocky ball, man.
It's like a
another
bloody
one.
orange.
They get massive, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like footballs with
They're
fins.
horrible, man. It's just
Yeah.
like a little ball swimming around.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll send you over a picture we've had done, and that for the auction. I'll say we've had done. The guys have done it at the shop.
That again is another really nice offer again from another YouTuber. Sweet Acre Koi Farm says, I'm going to donate, and if I win, can I donate everything to young Leo from Humbercoy? As far as I'm concerned,
Chris,
if
that's
you
fucking
win,
awesome.
you can do what you want with your gift. If you've won it, if you want to give it to Humbercoy Leo, I'm sure both Aaron and Leo would be extremely happy with that. If you won that fish, Aaron, I'll be coming and sneaking out your pond.
Dibs it.
Dibs in it, yeah. Be definitely dibs in it. I think Leo would be absolutely over the moon with that.
The award.
Dino's asked there, Gaz, how was the wedding, mate? Hope she had a lovely day. It was absolutely brilliant. And I don't mind admitting it, guys. I did have a cry when I saw her, man. She looked absolutely beautiful. It was a brilliant day. We had the full week, all the week before it, coming up to it, raining like hell. On the morning of the wedding day, we got up, it were overcast, it were grey. By the time I'd turned around and said to lads, come on, is it time you think you're about having a shower and getting your suits on? Let's get dressed up, let's get gone. And the sun come out, as soon as we got in the car, we're driving down the road, sun come out, it was beautiful. It was like the perfect autumn day. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Everything went perfect to plan, as it should. Not a single fallout, not a single argument. Everybody pissed by end at night, all dancing, I was saying, like, I didn't realise just how drunk I was till I got up at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went to go to the bathroom. Obviously drunk a lot, needed to go to the bathroom to relieve myself, as you do. And as I walked out the bedroom into the bathroom, I smashed into the bathroom door frame, and I thought, whoa. And then figured, I'm not that bad. But as I started to walk back out, because I turned the bathroom light off, it was that dark, I literally walked into the bedroom wall and completely missed the door frame. And it was at that point I realised I was still rather pissed. So I was holding the wall going all the way back down the bedroom to find my way back to bed. So I was pretty well on my way anyway. But it was absolutely fantastic, mate. Thanks very much for asking. We all had a lovely time. Couldn't have gone any better for her. It was brilliant.
Good stuff.
Right. Can I just jump in here? I'm looking at a text message that I've just received from a subscriber, and it says, "Hi Vince, just watching the GKP for the thing on the 7th of December for Will. We will donate a 50-litre bag of K Plus media for the raffle."
Sweet.
And that's from Kim.
This raffle prize is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is good.
Yeah, lots of prizes, lots of winners.
Yeah, well, that's the way we could do it, isn't it? Rather than just having one winner, one big prize, we can do lots of prizes and do lots of winners and raffle off each one at a time, can't we?
Yeah,
as long as everybody out there is happy with that, I think that would be a good way of doing it. Or we can auction off bits and bats. Crafty's gone. He's that excited. He's disappeared.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think a trip to India is not far off. It should be on there.
Yeah, I mean, trip to
that's totally
he's just
doable.
donated one trip to India. Get yourself
for
to
sure.
Chibakai, India.
You can crash here for one night.
I'll be down for that, mate. For a trip to India, I'd crash anywhere.
Oh, no stress. You guys always have a place to crash when you're here, man. No worries. Just get here.
Looking good. It's getting global. Someone could do the whole world, couldn't they? We got people all
Mr.
over
Webb
now.
says he's got a brand new koi sock here, unused. If you want to add it in, if you want to make a donation on that, mate, and forward it on to whoever wins it, send me a photograph, mate. We'll add it in 100%. End of the day, this is for charity, and that's what it's all about. It's making them as much money as we possibly can. So any help is greatly appreciated. Everybody's dipping out. Just keep spinning the wheel, guys. That's it, mate. Just keep spinning it. These guys need to get themselves some logos, don't they?
I sent you an email, Gus.
You sent me an email?
Yeah.
He's putting his TV up for auction.
Fucking what?
Can you come and help me put my telly on wall?
I can't even pick it up, let alone put it up. I'm getting shit now, Kel, for not putting that telly up yet.
It's been there for a month.
It's been there for longer than that, Rick.
Well, I don't know.
No, 4 weeks it's been there.
A month?
Yeah. Longer than that. I'm getting it in the ear now from the missus.
See, told you it was longer than that.
And rightly so, man. It's been on the edge of a kitchen worktop for 4 weeks.
But like I said, he ain't got his pond rendered, so he ain't going to get that up on the fucking wall,
I'm
is
not
he?
rendering my pond either, man. My brother is. Well, supposed to be.
Well, not this year, is not.
Oh, no.
We ought to give him a special shout out, shouldn't we? Crafty's going through some serious earache. While you render the pond, he can fit the TV bracket.
Just bolt the TV onto the front of the pond.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Oh, no, I've already
Cover
got
up that pointless window.
I've got a window on both sides, so I've got nowhere to put it. I could put
Put
it
it against the window, turn it round so the fish can watch it.
You let the fish watch a rendering channel. Hey. I ain't got no come through yet, mate. As of yet.
Well, I don't give a fuck, mate.
I'm sure if a fucking gunner can do some block work and some brickwork, a fucking tanky can do a bit of rendering.
Thank you very much, mate. I
Brother's
appreciate
a renderer by trade, mate.
Yeah, but
No, he's got all the gear and he knows what he's doing, mate. It just end up looking like a fucking golf ball if I do it, Vince.
Look at that. TV render. Wow, the list just gets bigger. Lazy git.
I'll tell you what, I'll come down for a mince pie, man. You can do it for us.
Actually, I mean, technically, Alan should be able. I mean, Bricky Betrayed, I'm sure he can render. He should have been down there and smashed that off for you ages ago.
That's what I thought, mate. That's what I
He
was
would if he liked him.
There's that to it too, isn't there? Mike F says, watching the lives, Vince, it shows all the hard work involved in running a koi farm. It really does, mate. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
A hell of a lot to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Good to see you getting new wheels back, mate, as well. That must be making life a little bit easier.
Yeah, just about. Bit late. We've done most of it, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're all right. We got a few more ponds to do.
Invaluable for when you're harvesting the Nisai and the Sansai, though. I mean, Posai isn't so bad.
Yeah,
but
the big fish are heavy, aren't they?
well, it's not just that. It's oxygen depletion, especially when you're draining the pond and everything. If they've been kicking around in the silt, you know, the last thing you want them in is in water for a long period of time. So at least with the quads, you can get a tub filled, get it shut up and back, ready for the next lot.
Yeah.
Very
That's a
true.
question. What do you do with them once you took them out the ponds? Do they go in like a holding tank, or are they straight up to the shop?
Well, you've not been watching the live, then, have you, Daz?
I haven't been watching the live. I've been on holiday. Have you not noticed?
Yeah, they literally got into fresh water and then dropped into tanks, just ready into ponds for whatever, depending on what they need photographing, depending on where they're going. But it's just a question of moving them fairly rapidly, because when they're coming out with the silt, yeah, you've got a limited time window. And as we didn't build the farm with nice roads around it, it's mud work, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a minute, it's minging. So yeah, the quad, we used to use a tractor, which is fine, but it's slow. The quad's a lot quicker. You can get stuff up and done pretty quick.
Yeah.
DT Coy's put in there, I've got some koi plaques that can be added to the auction if you would like, Gaz. Mate, that'd be sweet. If you can get them koi plaques to me, I don't know if anybody's seen them, but if you watch, I'll have a look on my channel, the one that DT did for me and got me. I sprayed it up. Now, if you can get them here, Dave, or we can meet up somewhere and I can get them off you, I'll try spray them up again and do a couple of different patterns on them and see if we can put them up for auction too.
You say auction, they're all going in the raffle, wouldn't they?
I'm saying not the auction, in the raffle. Sorry, in the raffle.
At this rate, every single person on that wheel is going to win a prize.
That's a good thing, isn't it? That's a good thing.
I know.
Everyone's a winner.
You haven't seen some of the prizes yet. Might not be a winner.
If anybody's sending me emails through, I will pick them up after the end of the show because I'm using I've only got my emails for the channel to my mobile. For some reason, I still can't add it to my PC. pisses me off. But I will pick them up. I will. But thanks very much. Gary's just said the koi sock net photo is in your email now. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. And
Good
Dave,
prizes, isn't it?
it's all good. It's all good. All good gifts, all usable, and all stuff that can be put to good use.
So really, if you want to buy a Christmas present for your partner, just spend £5 on this raffle.
Yeah,
You're gonna get one. You're gonna get one, aren't you?
Oh, it works.
Defo.
Good idea.
You can't do it, Sid. You don't celebrate Christmas, do you, out there?
Oh yes, I do, brother.
Do you?
I'm Catholic.
Oh, mate, really?
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah, my name's Siddharth D'Souza. My dad's Catholic from the side of India that was colonized by the Portuguese, not by you lot.
Not by us. The good ones.
Yeah, with the good food. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Best
there's a
side.
lot of Catholics, man. There's a lot of Christians in India.
Oh,
And Christmas
there
is
we
a
go.
thing here. There's no white Christmas.
It does.
That's for
does
sure.
look
No
like
white
it's had a
Christmas. We don't
storm
get a
or
white
it hasn't
Christmas.
blown up.
Once every 50 years, maybe.
Because you get a grey Christmas.
Yeah, or wet Christmas more often than not.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
These are the what do they call them again? Is it Tamasaba?
Got it, mate.
Oh yes, I pronounced it right.
I'm a sapper.
Tamasaba, and you can even see where the straw's inserted.
Oof. Oof.
Oh,
What do you think to them, Sid? Would you
Oh,
have some of them
I'm
with your
not a
koi
fan.
in your koi pond?
No,
It's the
man.
big rage now. Everybody's doing it. Don't be left out. Be the first
No,
starting
no,
you
it's
crazy in
okay.
India.
There's plenty of guys into
You know
goldfish here, man.
those in your toads. I give some of the toads someone to love onto.
yeah, use them as decoys.
They'll leave your koi alone. You get wrapped around them instead. It's like a koi decoy.
For sure.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
man,
get 'em.
I don't like the shape of these things.
Oh my God. Davies just said, Gaz, I will put a £50 gift card for Perfect Aquatics. Thank you very much, mate. That's everybody's been extremely generous. Thank you very much, guys. And as we've said, it is for an absolutely brilliant cause. It's going to go out there, and it will make a difference for a lot of people. And I think as we all spoke about this, and we've spoke about it throughout the last week or so, I don't think there isn't any of us. If I was to ask now, in the audience, how many of you have been affected by cancer? How many of your family members have been affected by cancer? It's something that touches all of us. So, to be completely honest, if we can do anything and raise any amount, I'll be more than happy with what we can put out there and help them to help anybody else's family going through the same thing. I know it was a
Anyone that's
particularly
watching on
difficult
my
time
side-
for us and our family when we went through it. But thank you very much, David. You're a star, mate. Thank you. Rick's koi
Anyone
pond,
that's watching
that
from
is
my
an
side,
ugly
guys,
fish.
please.
Ugly ass fish.
He's kept. Sid's trying to get a word in, Gaz.
Sorry, go on,
Yeah,
Sid.
if anybody's watching from India, you guys better open your conversion right now and see what it's like and make a donation, guys. Come on, don't be cheap. Okay. I'm gonna make mine later. Come on.
Thank
You
very
have
much, mate.
internet in
Appreciate
India,
it.
you're perfectly fine. Yeah, so let's go. Back to you. Sorry, guys.
Brilliant.
Right then,
We've
let's
got
go on to
questions.
another question then, eh? Let's have a quick refresh for you, Sid. 707.
Yeah.
Still rising, mate. 707.
Yep. Wow.
Subscribers. Jesus.
Yeah. Beat to the
Damn.
K before night's out. Job's a good one.
My God.
They'll be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure. If you guys if you guys hit 1,000 subscribers tonight, I'll send Vince a special koi for you guys to do a giveaway.
There we go. That'd
Massive
be
import
sweet
issue.
if you got to
We'll sort
1,000
it out.
subscribers tonight, mate. That'd be brilliant. Right, Jigs'
Yeah, I
Mountain
don't
View
think it's
has
happening.
asked,
Why do you think I made that offer?
Safe.
using a protein skimmer, stroke foam fractionator and a koi pond, as since I did a DIY one, I've definitely noticed a change in water quality for the better. What's your take on using a protein skimmer, even if it is a DIY one?
It's always going to be a benefit to some degree, isn't it? You're increasing oxygenation to the water and you're going to remove particles from said water. So it's going to work one way or another. How good it is will depend on
100%.
your diffusion, your salinity, your protein levels, but it's going to help. It's never going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Is my take.
Worthwhile putting and making. Sorry, this speech is good, but it's cold
Vince is
now.
the protein skimmer master anyway, aren't you, Vince?
Well, it's still part of the airlift process, and it's just creating that chamber for that fractionation to actually work. And running on an airlift, you need to have them 2 chambers for that to happen, because you want the water to create that bubble to then disperse it out through. It's very much, I mean, we look at Righty's protein skimmer he made out of the tube.
Oh, yeah.
That does exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
The trouble is, it works
I don't
better
have
with
much of
a finer bubble. So you
I don't have an
diffuse it.
opinion on protein skimmers, guys. I have not made one. I have no idea how
You
it
can
works.
try them. They're honestly, they can work really well. But the finer the bubble, the better they work.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
if you've got the higher the salt level, the better they work. So they work really well in marine systems where you're running, obviously, high salinity, and you can run very fine ceramic, or to diffuse the bubble smaller. Most air stones that most koi keepers use, the bubbles are too big, so it just doesn't work particularly well. But it's all a bonus, isn't it? You're putting oxygen in to a system and taking proteins out. So yeah,
Got it.
all good, but they can be used. They can be much better in some circumstances than others, and that's where you get into finer details of air diffusers, salinity, protein levels. I'm sure there's other
You
stuff
guys
you can
keep
add
your
to the
ponds salted? I mean, what salinity level do you guys maintain in your ponds at home?
For us in the shop, we generally keep it about 0.3%.
Okay.
It's just a kind of in between, so it's not a treatment level, it's therapeutic level, because they're under stress all the time. Most koi keepers you don't keep any salt in their pond through the summer, but probably do in the winter in this country to some degree. So
I think everybody here uses salt.
Mandy's asked a question there. Can I get a £100 gift voucher from Rick at New Forest Koi to donate in the raffle?
it's going to be the star prize at this rate. You can have the fish for that. Just fucking it.
There you go. Come, Mandy, you can have
yes.
the fish for that. Yeah.
100%.
Thank you very much.
That's insane. Yeah. Yeah.
It's already doing
Turning
well,
into
guys.
quite the raffle.
It is doing well,
I
isn't
don't know what
it?
to say
Thank you very
anymore.
much. Everybody's generosity is absolutely fantastic. We're going to be... there's going to be a lot of photos and stuff to share. There's going to be a lot of spin of the wheel, isn't it?
Yeah. You ever spin
Yeah.
that wheel for a good hour?
Will says, piss off, Rick. The tree will be there.
Yeah, that will be the star prize, but 100 smackaroonies.
Yeah.
I've just put a fish onto auction, yes.
Oh, how about
To
that?
Telegram.
Oh my, what's going on here?
This is well,
64 centimetre Benigoy.
No chance, mate. I don't think I've got one that big. I think it was Telegram, mate.
oh, I thought I'd seen it pop up.
Wee.
So I just checked and realized I was in an auction and someone outbid me.
Already?
I completely forgot about. No, it's going on. It's gonna go on till tomorrow. I'm bidding on 2 fish there, a goshiki and a kohaku.
Put the pictures on with tell how much to bid.
I'm gonna try and send them to Vince.
What the hell's it?
There's so much going on tonight. I'm going to get confused again, aren't I?
Yeah, me too.
That's
mate.
not difficult.
I am.
Yeah, cheers, boy.
It's not difficult. You're right. I just went up to see my little boy. I said you could read for 20 minutes. He's read the entire Twits book.
20 minutes?
20 minutes. No, I think I might have left him a bit longer than that.
Where did you post it, mate?
Telegram.
It's not there.
Not Telegram, WhatsApp.
Oh, thank you.
That'll help, wouldn't it, Graf?
You guys are just sending shite all over the place, man. I end up with like 16 programs running in background.
Like Alan Tate said, crafty technology.
Sid's bidding. Where are you bidding on? Dainichi auctions or?
Oh no, man. I'm auctioning on fish in Indonesia at the farm.
Fishing, all right.
Yeah, there's some pretty thick deals.
Is there no restrictions on shipping fish from Indonesia to India?
No, there aren't. And now I've kind of tagged up with this guy in Blitar, Mario, that I was staying with. I'm paying him rent. He's got a couple of quarantine tanks for me set up and some bioflocks. And so now I can just freely auction on the koi there. I mean, participate.
Nice.
I can't figure out for the life of me how to send you boys this picture. I'm scared it'll leave the chat room.
Are you part of the Facebook group, Sid?
No, I'm not.
Could be.
You could
It's
be.
gone. That's it. It's gone down.
I can't think of another. There we go, guys. This is the fish that Crafty is putting in. The Gin Matsuba, 18 cm, £10 start, and this is what you're giving us, Crafty, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do that, mate. I'll donate that personally, guys.
Is that the warm-up fish?
That's a warm-up fish, that. That's a very nice fish as well.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys.
Good stuff.
Through again.
Not a bad little fish, that. Good reticulation, nice clean head, nice pecs in proportion, nice little body frame for the size. What you're going to expect from that as it gets bigger, it's going to be a real good fish as that starts to darken up and you start to get the fuka in through it.
That's nice.
As long as you
That's
keep
nice
it
fish,
nice and clean, that's going to be a good fish for anyone's pond, guys. So starting bids £10. This is all going to Gaz's just giving for charity.
White
So
chocolate favourite copy from mine.
Thank you very much, mate.
So on the night we're going to do the spin the wheel, yeah, for the 100 prizes, whatever we're going to have, and then we'll do the 2 fish auctions. Is that where we're going? Yeah.
Yeah.
let's do
telling you how to do it,
now, Gaz. Let's do it now to get people warmed up. Something.
Oh, now.
Let's do it now. Let's get people.
Oh, right. Is this not for the night?
Let's do it now. I've got other stuff for the night.
Oh, right. Oh, bloody hell. Let's do it now.
Do it now, Gaz.
Do it now. Well, how are we going to transfer the payment to?
Whoever wins it does the payment. As soon as I get confirmation that all they've got to do is send me a screenshot that it's been paid with their telephone number, and then what we'll do is I'll arrange delivery for them. But that'll all come out my pocket.
Right, so you'll transfer that then through.
No. They pay it directly. Take a screenshot that have made that donation. I'll confirm it with you, and then we'll get it sent up, mate.
Does everybody want to do a raffle? An auction right now, live for said
right now.
for
Wow.
said event. Why the hell not?
Oh, wow.
Let's share that back up now. Then
I thought that was the warm up for the other one, but let's just go for it.
Warm up.
Wow.
There we go. There we go, guys. I shall keep playing this. This is a £10 starting bid. If you could do me
guys,
a
Charity Wheels is in at 30 quid. David beat him, no. Well done, mate.
David's in there, 30 quid. We've got Will again at 30. Farmo Coy at 35. Jeff Lee's at 40. Sorry, Jeff Lee's first at 40. We've got Chris Taylor in.
This is going to be a nice fish, man.
Chris Taylor's beat him quicker than I could even say it. Gavin's in at 50.
The shoulders on that.
Gavin at 50 quid. Remember a guy, Chris Taylor's in at 60 quid.
Look at the frame on the fish. It's got
Nice
Alan
clean
Tate,
head.
there you go, guys. 75 quid. Thank you very much, Alan.
Ooh.
Chris Taylor at 80.
I wasn't expecting to get that for mine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they will, mate. They'll go. People are good at this. Well done, Chris. 80 quid.
And
So
Crafty,
we're
you'll
in
pen
so
delivery
far.
yourself.
I'll do everything myself, guys. This is all
Oh,
on me.
mate.
Chris Taylor, 80 quid. Any advances
Come
on
on,
80 quid?
We could do 82 quid. That's all it's needed. 81 quid. £80.50. Come on.
Yeah, anything. As
Every
long as it's
little-
going up.
DT in with 85.
Well done, Pete. Well done, DT. DT
Oh,
first.
sorry, DT first. I didn't see that one. Peters came in. DT Coy at 85 quid.
Sid,
Alan
what's the
Tate
pound to
in at
rupee
90.
thing?
Give him that super.
Pound to rupee thing is about 90, about 100. So
100
90 pounds is about 9,000 rupees or 8,500 rupees.
I was close, wasn't I, Vince, when I was out there?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You
About
did.
90.
Come on.
It's with
You
Alan
did.
Tate
Another
at 90
50p.
quid.
50p.
Maybe
That's
if
That's
you
a
want
good
it,
deal.
you're going to have to go 91 or
Is
95.
that like 8? I want Alan to win it. You'll have to take it to a show with him next time.
DT at 92.
If Al's bidding on it, he likes it, doesn't he?
That's a nice fish. If Al's bidding on it, he must like it.
DT is back in.
Bearing in mind that Mr. Tate only likes Shudu Utsuris. Peter at 95.
That's good, Pete.
Wow.
Come on, can we do 100 quid, guys? It's for the first one for the charity. 100 quid, who wants it?
Yeah, come on.
Come on, guys. 100 quid, who wants it?
For Macmillan Cancer.
Keep playing it, yeah. At the end of the day, it's for a very worthwhile cause. Peter at
Where's it
50,
from,
sorry, at
Crafty?
95.
Give us some background. Is that Omasako or
No, mate. It's Yagenji, mate.
Genji?
Again,
Nice.
Jigin Matsuba, 18 cm.
I've
Farmo
got rare-
Koi.
got
Oh,
rare
sorry,
fish.
Dave there
And
first
he's
with
done it.
100 quid from Mr.
Oh, no,
Mr.
DT.
DT Koi.
Ooh.
It's on DT Koi for 100 quid.
Okay, so far more koi. Another 50p, mate. That's all it needs. 50p.
Gotta keep it pushing.
Beautiful.
Come on,
little-
Yeah,
Tony.
I think I'm
You
gonna
can do
ask.
100, you can do 150
Tony.
pence.
Far more koi. Has the missus gone to bed? You've already had 2 fish this week.
Crafty, you overwinter it for that and a grow on fee.
I
That's
can,
with
mate.
DT at £100.
I can overwinter if they want, but my preference is get it to them so they can overwinter it themselves.
Good preference.
Tony says he's out. Going once for DT Koi at £100. And everyone else raises 100 to
Look how
101.
good that video is as well. I'll even send you the video, guys, for another 50p.
Come on, Santa. Push yourself. It's your time of year. It's coming up soon.
Who else was in? Who else? Peter, you was on at 95. Got another £5.50, mate. Come on, that's one beer down the pub there.
Exactly. One beer.
What, 100 quid?
Well, it is where I live, mate.
I'm going to say going twice for DT Coy at 100.
Oh,
We've hit the limit. Look, we've hit the roof.
Yeah, I think that's
hit
good.
the roof.
200 quid. That's a good start, guys.
It certainly is.
that's a very good start.
Very good
We'll
stuff.
let the video play out for one more run, and if no more bids, it's Dave's for 100 quid.
Ooh.
Is there any more advances on
That's
100
right.
quid? DT's probably going to be shitting himself right now when his boss finds out that he's just
No.
100 quid for that. And not to say that there's anything wrong with the fish, just I know Dave's this is a kick his butt.
So you could sell it to Alan for 95, so it'll be all right.
There you go, Dave. Congratulations, mate. Thank
Nice
you very
one,
much,
Dave.
sir.
Well done, Dave.
£100
Well
from
done,
DT
mate.
Coy for a very
Good
good
one,
cause.
Dave.
That's good.
Mr.
Make sure you
Mate.
go over to the page, put your donation in, send Gaz a proof of purchase, and then we'll sort out delivery for you, mate.
Does he get like lots of £5 bids on the donation for that as well? I think we should. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Or not? Is that bad? Oh, I don't know.
Well, world's
God.
yours, mate.
So to Mr.
Killed
DT,
a night.
David.
Well done, mate.
Well done, bud. Thank you very much.
Awesome, Dave.
Drop yourself in there, mate.
Quid
That's
in,
just
100
that
quid
should have just
extra
put us up
and
to a
something to get you
430 oddish now. I thought we're 430, wasn't it? Oh, 330, so that's put us up to 430 quid. Thank you very much, Dave. You're a star.
I love auctions. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends who you are, isn't it?
I might get I might have a course in it. Sold. That's how they sound to me, anyway.
You can do. All right, Crafty. You can do it next time. The proper one.
Fucking no chance, mate.
There you
Right
go.
then. Has anybody else got any more questions they would like to have a chat or talk about? And we've lost Sid. He's gone to the. He's removed himself.
3 o'clock in the
Oh, he's
morning
there in
over
Ball
there.
Bar. He's gone. He's gone down. Nice one, Dave. Thank you very much.
To be fair, Sid's done well. It is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I'm just thinking he's not doing bad at all, is it really? He could have just passed out.
Have we got appreciation today?
No,
Yeah.
no.
There we go.
Hang on a
No.
minute. We've all switched round.
Yeah, I
We all
stole
switched
his
round.
spot.
He's back.
Hey Vince,
Keep us
I
on the
sent you
toes.
those koi that are in that auction right now.
Yeah, let's have a look at him.
Where did you send him to, mate?
I sent them
sent
to
them to
Vince.
me.
Oh, you
on-
sent him to Vince. Stick him in
I had him on.
Telegram, Vince.
Vince is now frozen. Look, too much information's gone to his head. He's
He's a good
frozen.
looking fella, isn't he?
Done.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'm getting good at this technology, aren't I?
Tell you what,
Oh,
Cox
pretty- that was
got in
damn
at
quick.
5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm already on it.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're a knob.
Mates,
Ooh.
Those are the fish on
Nice.
offer right now.
That's some nice
Which
fish.
one's you
I'm
bidding on?
bidding on A and E. E for someone else, and A just for fun. Looks like good koi. And
Just stick
if I
with
get it
A.
at the right price, yeah. E's for someone else, but I think I'll get both of them. You boys
think
want to hear
Sid-
the prices?
He's going to be a winner out of that. Huh?
Yeah,
Seagulls.
Sid, got a question for you.
Yep.
Has he been manicured?
I don't think so. It's Doitsu, no?
Yeah.
It's Doitsu. I don't think so. Those manicured fish don't make it here.
Do they not? That's good.
As far as I know. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes, do you?
If you
You can
look
have a
hard
good
enough,
guess.
you can tell.
But I can tell for the most part.
So how much
80% of
you
the
bidding
time, I
on
think
A?
I'd be spot on.
So you're bidding on A and you're bidding on E for somebody else, and A's for yourself. Yeah, sweet.
It looks like a nice goshki.
It is.
does,
It's
yeah.
nice, isn't it?
Sid, you're bidding on A. How much is that expecting to go for, and where's it from? He's having troubles by looks.
Jeff likes C.
I like
Me
C.
too. C's a nice fish.
Yeah. C would be my choice.
A
Yeah,
is
A
I
would
fell
be
off
mine.
you guys for a
A's
second.
good. A's nice, but C's nice as well. I do like C.
You can see how big they are. The rings in the bowl.
Oh yeah.
And from the
There's
handle,
actually there's measurements right there.
Yeah, 46 cm, 35, 32.
Sorry, I cut out on you guys, but
40,
that's about
38, and 36.
30 pounds, yeah, is what I've
What?
bid
How
for
much?
that fish.
That's
30
30
pounds,
quid.
boys. Yeah, that's what I've bid on it, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, buy A for me, Bush.
Yeah,
I will do it.
I'll give you 60 for it.
Send you boys some of these. No, I think so. You need to account for the fact that it's going to cost a bunch to get to you. You know, there's transportation costs, but at the price that they come, I think they're banger, man.
Yeah.
where do they originate, Sid?
They're all Indonesian, locally bred. All these boys are basically breeding with Japanese parents, but these are all local. No certificates, no nothing.
Do they do quarantine procedures over there?
They do. They've got some heavy quarantine setups, and they're really good with taking care of their fish. I mean, look at this fish. There's no wounds on it. They all got good body shape, you know. They've been taken care of for the most part. They put out some really nice quality, man, you guys. They don't get to like those. I haven't seen them get to like those 90 and 100 centimeter marks, but like
And they
they
don't-
get to 70 pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a good going rate. That.
Yeah, that is the good. And they've got some stunning selections, man. They've got some weird and wonderful fish happening over there. Vince has seen a few of them
Oh,
that
yeah.
I've been sharing here and there. They've got some crazy stuff. Like you remember that Hajiro, Vince? That's absurd,
Yep.
right? Absolutely nuts. And so the prices that they're coming at, it makes sense, man. It does make a little bit of sense. We'll see what it costs to send you guys a box.
That's
Yeah,
nice,
but
that.
to be fair, koi A's worth here's three or 400 quid fish all day long.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
all day long.
so something like that would probably be 400 quid in my shop.
damn. That's good money. That's pretty much what but honestly, that's pretty much what it is here as well, man. Maybe a little bit less than that. E, for example, E is really cheap there. Really, really cheap because not a lot of people want it. So like you're getting it at a fraction of the cost of A. Like 1/4 or something like that.
It's got the best body out of a lot of them.
Yeah, I think so too. They're all quite nice koi, man. They're all keepers, I'd say. But these are the ones that
I
these
know,
guys aren't able to sell.
I
Those are the
reckon
ones
Dean
they
would be
can't
nice once
sell.
that Sumi fills in.
Yeah,
Which one, mate?
D.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Because if you follow that Sumi across the head and then in by the dorsal on the left-hand side, that will balance out that heavy benny pattern.
There's a good chance that
It
will
could be a
draw
mess.
as well.
You're gone.
You boys,
Hey,
did you
A
see
is
that
the one.
Saragoi we picked up, Vince?
That's
Yep.
good, isn't it? That is a good fish.
That Saragoi was a mad deal, I think, right? That was 100 pounds.
That
Roughly.
was a pretty Sorogoi.
Absolutely.
It's a shame they're on the other side of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Well, not for me actually. No, perhaps it's not.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Yeah. Not for me either. People are going at those
DT,
donations.
if you send me over your address details, mate, and I'll sort out shipping for that next week, mate.
No, definitely Sid. A is the one, mate. Yeah, that's a bang. That's different level.
That is a
to the
banger,
rest.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And can you believe, guys, that's a goshiki that he's having trouble selling? The farmer. He's
I don't understand them, mate.
They don't understand. It might do.
No, the people that are buying, a lot of people go for the darker ones first, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, but different
like the
market
lighter
than
ones.
these when you were, but that's
Yeah, it's lovely fish.
different. It's a different level to all the other fish. In fact, I'll give it 10 times the level to the other fish. Big time difference.
Hopefully we can get it. So someone just beat me out on that bid.
Oh no,
raise
get
it.
back on A. Get back on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back on. We're big guns there, boys. We're big guns there.
Yeah.
You know, we're small fry in India, but we're big guns there. It's all good.
So, from one beautiful set of fish
Well, we're not going to the
This evening's
Shira Muji,
set.
are we?
of beautiful fish, some of Daz's absolute favourite fish, in fact.
Yeah.
Who
Not.
chose this again?
Amanda Smith did.
Amanda.
Amanda Smith
Yeah.
chose this
Not-
fish, this category
Right.
this evening.
I scoured
What is
high
it?
and low through thousands of fish to find one of these.
Get over.
I did. Honestly, they're just the first cull. Literally, these are
No,
the
you get
first
right.
cull.
Right, I'm with you.
Well,
I know hang about. There was one in the Munger Pond.
Only because the pattern fell off. I didn't put it in there as a plain white one, did I?
Mate, I sold two about 55, 60 cm that were tancho that lost their spot. 100 quid a piece just to get rid of them.
100 quid. Mine was £2.50 on this.
You got, mate. You need to course in sales, Rick. I tell you.
How can you sell a Shiramuji for 100 quid?
He wanted white koi. That's what he got.
Hey, I've done it in India, man.
I said, make an offer. He said 100 quid. I said 100 quid each. You went all right then. Job's a good one.
You only paid 90 quid as tanchos.
It's so much easier when someone picks it out, no? Ooh, look at that lovely white fish. Oh yeah, you can have it.
I'm such an honest guy, Terence, so you don't want to buy that, mate.
He does. That's his problem.
See, that's when I say I it's not my style, but you know, to each their own. Oh wow, look at that beautiful.
There we go.
Shiramuji.
So this is the reason why
It's this
Amanda
Rick,
Smith picked this, because she has an extremely large Shuramuji. And a very
That's a
nice
Soragoi.
I've got a nice big Shiramuji
No,
with a big
that's not
fat
so.
caduncle.
That looks more very pale chagoy than it does.
Yeah, that's a Shiro Muji.
What's a Shiro Muji? I can never remember
What's a
these.
Shiramuji between friends?
It's too off colour to be a Shiramuji.
What?
No, it's not.
A Shuramuji can eventually, as they get to full size, start turning a pink in colour.
Yeah.
I mean, the terminology Shuramuji means white fish. So you'd think
White
they
that's
all
definitely
look
it.
like platinum organs, but they
The
don't.
one under the right peck's a nice looking fish.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, King Caputo.
Yeah.
Ghosty.
Whoa, look at that.
You and your ghosties.
Hang on, Daz, you must have put about 50
That's
in.
100% a Shuramuji.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
Never
yeah,
seen
yeah.
no check.
One in, that's all I could find. That's all
Just
I've got.
one. Fucking Jesus.
Oh,
I gave all the rest
Daz has
away.
got
Right,
hundreds of them.
crafty.
I've spread them across the nation.
That
Every
is a
pond's got
Shiramuji,
one of our
right.
Shiro Mujis in.
It's definitely one big girl.
Am I allowed to be rude or not?
Yeah.
No, you can be whatever's held, but it's never held you back before, mate. So crack on.
I'm not gonna be. I'm just saying, can I?
100% be you.
Mate,
Yeah,
there's
fine.
nothing, I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with them fish, is there? Look, that's
That's a
lush.
Shiramuji.
I
You're right.
actually do want a large Shuramuji from a pond. I think
That's
I
got a
do
few
like them. I
going.
think they're a nice. I think they're a nice fish.
Daz has got.
I mean, man, platinum ogon, isn't they?
Pink koi fish are rare, right?
Well,
Big koi fish.
Yeah, pink ones, man. You got to sell them to the ladies.
There we go.
This
There's
is
a
it.
dead one.
This is it having a bit of a nap.
Oh my god.
Dear.
There's a dead
Oh
one.
my god.
What happened?
It's just getting ready to be measured up. This one likes to lay down. It doesn't argue.
Fucking-
Just
it's a performer.
straight there.
Was it adjusted
And
its swim
anesthetized?
Yeah, that's it. Look good for it.
Is it
I don't know what to
anesthetized?
say. It needs to say,
I
yeah.
don't want pie, I'll just have some of them. Yeah, man.
That's a belter. Oh, same fish again.
Is she the only one that sent one in?
No. There are one or two more. There isn't very many because not very many people have them because most of the breeders
rare.
pull them. Rick.
Highly sought after.
Highly sought after at Taz's Koi Farm. You can help yourselves to plenty of them.
I've got a stunning Jinrin one if you're interested.
Yeah.
It even has a couple of speckles.
I think Vince, I think you've got to
It's
give
not
me
nudgy.
one, haven't you, Vince?
I don't mind it, whatever comes.
Now I've
the
got a few
grown tank.
ones.
That's in the Tosai tank.
Yeah.
That was Rocket Boy.
I can't believe you've done cod without me.
Fucking shitty Shirimuchis in me fucking bowl of doom.
It's harder.
There's Chris
That's a
Taylor's.
Shiramuji.
Yep.
That is as Shiramuji as they get.
Yep.
Absolutely. Got good body shape though, no?
It's a little one
Yeah.
with potential.
To get what? Bigger.
Very mean.
Yeah, potentially. It'll
I
get
mean,
bigger.
you never know, right? Shiromujis get culled, but at the end of their life, they start putting on some color, yeah? You could possibly miss out on something absolutely crazy. Like, I've heard of story where someone's kept a Shiromuji long enough for it to turn into a Matsukawa Bake.
But it probably started as a Matsukao Baki.
It did. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're just assuming it's a Shiromuji, but it could suddenly come back as a Tancho. I mean, very
That's
unlikely.
That's what all mine are going to do. I mean it for the long haul.
That's why I was just trying to give you guys some hope before Christmas. Didn't want to crush your souls.
I don't think we've got any more on Facebook. Has it?
Last week was amazing, wasn't it? We had hundreds.
Yeah.
Well, you see, they're a limited fish unless you go Daz's Koi Farm.
Edition.
And then they're not as limited.
They are
we
this
did have
year.
some more sent through.
Bad crop this year.
Someone's asking, is the Parashina the same as a Shiramuji? No.
No.
No, it's not.
Leaves apart.
Yeah.
It's one of them plays really dangerous.
And
Go
normally
on, put
metallic
mine on,
as well.
Gaz. I did do one.
Yeah, Rick did actually do one as well.
Have you
There
got some Daz?
He
Yeah.
had to travel
Shiramujis.
far and wide of a full length of the Koi Farm to find that one in the £2.50 selection.
Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
doits. Isn't that? Good
Was that
body,
one of-
good skin.
Is
That's
that
what
one of
Rocket
those
Boy
backs
chucked in
back
my
back
bowl.
out?
And he's like, but it's a Deutsch Platinum. By the time we got it,
Yeah,
Britain's got the bag aired up, and I've walked over and I go, what the fuck's that? Well, I didn't put it in there. And Dave behind me, oh, I put that in. Deutsch Platinum. I went, you twat.
But I don't know what else to say.
Or is it a
But there isn't a but.
It could
It's
be a
got
kin
nine-
Shiromuji.
It is a
Got a metallic sheen to it.
Nah,
Oh,
it's
it's
not
Deutsch.
metallic. That's how good its skin is.
That's just good skin luster, that is.
Wow.
And it will.
Farmo,
It will.
Tony from Farmo Koi says, so mine is a limited edition then. Because it
What's
came
this look
from
like?
New Forest Koi.
White.
Which was Tony's.
You're about
We haven't
to
seen
see.
Tony's yet.
Fuck me. He's got loads of them.
I think they're all the same one. Just Tony gets carried away when the camera comes out.
That's as sheer and moody as they come in it.
That's as fat as they come.
Yeah.
Tony's
Come on,
not
it's
Tony's.
God.
It's almost as deep as what it is long.
You know Tony likes the chunky fish.
I'll tell you what, Aaron, don't after me some shit, buddy. I'll tell you.
That would
Can
be
we just
60
say
pound
Amanda's the
crafty
winner? Be done.
Yeah, let's do that. That's good.
I've spent my entire life trying to make koi with patterns.
Now we're sitting staring at a Shiramuji.
And
Yeah.
this one's actually got a unicorn head.
You know, in the error of your ways.
So it makes it a magical fish from New Forest Koi.
Love you as well, Aaron. Mate. Love you.
We ain't got so many this evening to look at. So
That's
that one's-
lucky.
Fucking Alan's sake, man.
And that was the ones that Vince just sent me through for some reason.
Have you got it?
Right, so we've got one more from our Daz.
Yes.
Only one does. Jesus Christ, you've got such a collection.
Oh, this is a special one, though.
Could be good. It could be good.
101
It's yellow.
CM. Oh, he
He's
keeps
not
getting
yellow.
Dashing.
That's the
Getting
flash.
dark.
This is weird, this one, because it's
Oh
got
my God.
selected scales on its body that I like metallic.
Calico. It's got the old calico gene, mate.
Was that it? I wonder what it was. I knew you'd know.
It's like a shabumpkin. It's got that iridescent.
I'll give you a bit
onset.
of advice, though, Daz. Right, you need to take that out that tank now. It's got too big for it, mate.
You can't keep going in there, man.
Have you ever seen a pink shabumpkin?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's
That
just
explains
a calico
Shiramoji.
then.
Is that genetic then? Will that pass on to
Yeah.
next generation?
Yeah, it can make a
Yep.
whole mass army of them, does, if you breed
Yes.
it.
So if I cross that with
Sweet
a
Acre
different colour
Farm
fish-
should be on the Weird and Wonderful.
Yeah.
How's that how's your grow and show getting on? Have you had many entries in that?
yeah. Pretty busy,
Yeah,
actually.
I think we've got about, in total, there'll be about 20 of us.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
I don't need.
Have
don't
you
need
all,
too
have
many
you all
more
got growing
to run
tanks
out
that
of fish.
big?
They're all in tanks like that individual. Yeah, they've been kept in 500 tanks. Daz grows them on like that. You know, like they have beta racks. Daz does Shuramuji racks. And that was the Shuramuji Koi appreciation.
Amanda Smith wins. Done.
100%. Amanda, well done.
Amanda Smith, the dedication to growing such a beautiful fish to such a size. The award goes to you this evening. Congratulations for
Beaten
having
on my own
the
territory.
biggest,
Damn
best.
it.
Tony
Shuramuji.
comes second with his unicorn. Unicorn Muji.
I think Chris's were a nice one, to be fair, as well. In fact, they were all beautiful in their own way. But they'd
Apart
be
from
much
Daz's.
better with
I
the
was-
pattern
I
they
was
were
all
originally born with.
You can fall out with people real fast. Rick.
Yeah.
Tony
Thank
says
God
I'm
you
upset.
boys were making it real difficult for me at 4 o'clock to make it to 4 looking at Shiromujis.
Oh, there you go, mate. As quick as it
Words
started,
out
it's
your mouth.
finished. Congratulations,
Oh,
Amanda.
I'm going to release an otter in your pond, Rick.
Oh my.
Well, Sid's a new guest, so Sid gets to choose next
Yes.
week's Koi Appreciation.
There you go.
Ooh.
Good one.
How about next week's Koi Appreciation is an Ochiba?
It's already been done.
About 2 weeks ago.
You need to
Unlucky,
listen,
son.
yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. How about Kiko's then?
Kiko's been.
Benny
Kiko
Kikakuri.
Churros? Yeah.
Has it been done? I'm not sure. Has it been
Benny
done?
I don't
Kikakura
think
been
we've done a
done?
kick-a-three.
We did all
No, we
types
haven't
of
done
Kiko, didn't we?
Kikakuris.
Yeah.
Kiko's
did
are the
all
best.
types.
You get the weirdest stuff going on.
Yeah.
We did all types
Like
of
it.
Kikos already. That one's been done.
Oh, dang.
And not
Okay.
blame Rick, because I said we should just do one colour, and Rick said, "Why don't we do them all?"
In fact, yeah.
No, it's okay. How about Goshiki then?
Done that one.
Goshki's been
Yeah.
done as well. Or Goshi.
To be fair,
Okay.
there's only one
What
bridal not
about-
been done.
We haven't done
Matsukawabaki?
Goroma, have we?
King
Goroma?
Kabuto.
Kindai Showa.
Oh, I like Goromo. Goromo's a good one.
We'll probably have no
Goromo.
entries on that.
Goromo's
We haven't
definitely
done
not
Goromo.
been done.
No, it's on.
Who's Kahaku's? Oh, come on, do me a favour.
We've done
Goromo.
Kaku. It's been done.
No, I said Bruce Kahaku's. That's what a Goromo, isn't it?
I've got a good.
It's not been done.
You get good
Goromo's
Goromo.
not been done.
You can get some good Goromo, mate.
Yeah.
Have a go.
Goromo's a good idea. Ooh,
There are
Argo
some,
Kid,
but you
yeah.
can get some.
Stop pressuring
I
Sid.
think
Goromo.
Just giving him options, you know.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna decide. I think let's just go with the Goromos
There we go.
Yeah.
Goromo.
because I've
well
got
done,
some good
Sid.
options to send to.
So next week, guys, if you could do us a huge favour and send us in all your pictures of Igoromo. And we're
Including
going to do both
Goromo.
categories,
Goromo.
but
Yeah, cheers, Sid. Pick the one variety I haven't fucking got.
oh me,
You have.
nice one,
Okay,
Sid.
then.
That says me having to chase a fish.
It's over. It's okay, Vince. I'll send you a whole bunch.
Shiramuji. Vince, do you have a Shiramuji?
No, because I got rid of it.
Fair play. Cool.
Didn't I, Phil North?
Good night, Sid.
What about the Kimonurus?
Come on, Ryu.
Yeah.
Kumon
Yeah,
Roo.
we've done them,
Kumon Roos.
haven't
We've done
Yeah,
them.
we've done
You've
them
done,
one.
you've done that? Man, you've done all my favorite varieties, man. I think
Stick with
only
Goromo.
Vince, you got a Matsukawabaki?
I
Done
have
that
got
one too.
Matsukawabaki.
Have you done Matsukawabakis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Holy shit. What do I say at this point? Kohaku, Sanke? Like,
They've been
what's the
done.
bracket?
Shower's been done.
All done. Well, then, you know what? Kisha Suis, man. There's no way you guys done Kisha Suis.
No, we haven't done
No,
Keisha.
we've not done Keisha Sui. We don't think we've done Shisui yet either.
Ooh.
No, have we?
But
Budgies, we have.
Have we?
Budgies.
I would love to see everybody's
Have we?
Kisha Suis, man. That would be fun.
They're yours on there.
We'll stick with the Goromo and you can pick another one if you come on again.
Whoever wants them, mate. I don't mind.
You'll just have to go through all the lives. There's 46 of them. Since we
Damn.
started doing it and check. Actually, we do have a list. I can get Vicky to send me the list and then we can. I don't think there's going to be that many more left, to be fair.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm pretty sure Rick's on it. He's going to
But
make
the
a few
Goromo's
more
definitely not been
varieties.
done. 100%.
And Gromo it is.
Snow Asagis.
Yeah,
Some
Hannah
of the Shaggies haven't been done either.
No.
I ain't got one.
Just because you read that in the comments, Vince.
Well, some actually put Snow Achiba, which
No.
it's not in Achiba, it's in Asagi. But Snow Asagi, Snow Asagi could be done afterwards.
Well,
Chris
Goromo.
Taylor
man.
says
What
Goromo
don't
all
we
the
do-
way.
What don't we do with Goromo, mate? That's what Sid chose.
Ah, yeah, Jig says there we've done blue coin, not Shisui. I
We're not
think.
decided yet.
No, we've
I've had a
gone. We've
wee.
gone with Gromo.
We're out for dinner.
That was a quick dinner.
Red wine. Will be
Yeah,
body
black on that.
Goromo. 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 Goromo.
Rick's had a beer.
Vince is so fried.
We've got some Goromo then, Rick. Tony will be ordering one off you in the morning.
God.
Um,
look,
Yeah, no doubt.
we
What
have
about
got
what
one
Al put
question that we can help somebody with. Nick Bates said, "Hi guys, I've got a Draco drum and was wondering what's the best solution to clean the screen. I've been told brick acid works wonders," and then he's put in brackets, "bloody hell, am I going to end up with a pond full of Shuramujis or a pond full of Bene? What is a good product for cleaning the drum screens? Does anybody know? Can anybody advise a good product for cleaning the
I have
drum
heard
screen?
brick acid, but I've also heard it can be a bit corrosive and it can.
Well, brick acid is very
Metal
corrosive,
works.
especially
Yeah.
on stainless steel.
Yeah.
Most people I know of that run drums use pressure washers more than anything.
Yamabuki Ogon aren't being done.
White vinegar is something that can be used, but you can also buy special solution from the shops that is completely fish harmless.
Are the Draco stainless or they like mesh? I've never
I'm not
touched
sure.
it.
You know. I'm not sure. We don't sell them in the shop, but is it Eden Koi Pond? I think it's just put one on, isn't it? I don't
He's got
know.
a drop in, hasn't he?
Yeah,
White vinegar, Gary Robson's saying, and he owns one.
Yeah. So basically, it's anything that will break down limescale.
yes, that's what it. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's what happens over time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a soft water pond. Then
Yeah,
you get
Uric
nice-
acid, citric
Yeah.
acid, white vinegar, descaler.
Yeah. Descaler, seal it bang.
That's the other one. Citric acid. That's one my old man raves about.
There you
Yeah.
go. Skeggy uses
That's the
it on
one when
his
you
sieve.
lick. Makes your tongue go la la la. Isn't it?
Good night, Chris.
Is that not that one?
Right, Chris.
No, bud.
Thinks
See
they're
you, bud.
stainless steel mesh. Anytime I've seen stainless steel get hit by brick acid, but that's real concentrated levels on sites that they use, it just tarnishes it all.
Yeah, it goes black, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that is a stronger version than what you can normally get in your little tubs of it. So
All the Owazi drums we do, we just take we have two sets of screens. You take one out, dry them, and it's the bacteria and algae that block them. So you take one out, dry them. Every month you just change them, and it just works a treat.
Yeah, that's what we do as well. Rick.
Nothing, just dry.
Yeah, that's what we do the same, mate. Two different screens. Just swap them out.
So it just let it dry out and then brush off the crap.
Yeah, well, I don't even literally.
Bang it off.
The problem with them is the biofilm clogs the screen. Just let them dry, it kills it, and then just rotate them, and they're like a dream. You could clean them if you want to pressure, but you know what I'm like. Just dry them.
Yeah, I know exactly what you like.
oh, there we go. Nearly dropped off.
On a different note, right? Who knows what this is? Hang on. Put it on in a sec. I'm not good at this bit. Can any of you remember this? Can you see that?
Doesn't Dave?
Bangers and Mash by Chaz and Dave. Is that me getting copywritten again this week?
My little boy wanted dinner tonight, and I said, "What should we have?" And he went, "Bangers and mash, bangers and mash." And it just triggers something in my brain. Just a different note, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, Rabbit and Sainsbury's, Rabbit. You
Yeah.
can't beat them old songs, mate. They're the best, aren't they?
Bit of Chaz and Dave, eh?
Fag hanging out the mouth.
They were
Again,
rubbish.
guys, I am just sharing the link there for the Macmillan raffle night. So there's a link if anybody wants to go make a contribution.
Will's just popped in, says we're up to £546.
£46, yeah.
So we've gone up by 200 quid just through this live. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is
Awesome.
awesome, guys.
Absolutely
Thanks.
fantastic.
Well done, guys.
Run.
Sweet Acre Koi Farmers of a $50 donation. Thank you very much, Chris. That is absolutely fantastic of you. DT Koi confirmation there, mate. Crafty, £100 paid in by our DT Koi. It's there, bud.
Yeah, I've got it. It just needs to send me over your address details, mate, and I'll get that shipped out next week, mate.
Nice one, Dave. And Chris.
Phenomenal.
Bubble and
And when
Fins,
Mandy
20
buys
quid.
100 quid's worth of my vouchers, I'm off ski.
Corey
Holiday
Widow,
in the sun.
Dan Sharp, Kevin, Mr. Tropical Koi, Anthony Morris, Artone, Cabby and family. There's absolutely loads in there. Now we have, at present, we are up to 29 supporters. Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely belting.
Awesome.
546. That's wicked.
It's not bad. We've got months to go, haven't we? When is it?
7th of December. Next
7th of December.
month to go.
I'm bad like that as well, mate. It's like dates and names.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500 pounds a night. I think you'll more than hit the mark.
We'll get there. Easy.
Yeah.
And when the secret gets leaked, what else is coming? Because it will get leaked, won't it?
No,
It won't. It won't.
Not
It
by
won't.
me. No,
it won't.
it won't. No.
No.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Nobody leaked the secret if you know. Shit. That means it might have already been leaked. Bollocks.
There you go.
Has anybody got any questions you would like to ask anybody on the panel?
Sid, do you use UVs in your place?
Oh, absolutely, man. I wouldn't
need
get
to.
very far without UVs. My pond goes green within a week.
Shit, man. Speedy recovery, bud. Struggling tonight to stay on, guys. In hospital with sepsis. But ain't giving in yet. Good man.
Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell,
Speedy
juicy,
recovery,
mate.
bud.
Keep at it, man.
He's watching from hospital. That's cost much as well.
That's
No, he's watching it through his phone, mate.
All right, yeah, it's a TV that costs money, isn't it?
Yeah, no one uses them, do they?
No.
Is Daz raffling the dog?
No.
You
Wasn't my
got
last
absolutely
word.
zero chance of him rattling off his little princess, mate. That is for sure. And trust me, that's one expensive dog.
So everyone on the panel's got a dog, yeah? Haven't we?
Yeah.
I've got one I can fucking raffle. I mean, I've got one that's lovely.
How's your couch, guys?
Oh, it's brilliant, mate.
Where's our
It's
last
brilliant.
one?
I've now got this new
Absolutely wrecked.
shape where you can sit, which takes the mould of your ass, where he's dug a massive great big section out of it, and we're trying to pick up and get a new one.
Yeah, but it looks nice with the trim of silver tape round, doesn't it?
I know I only put that on to stop the little shit from doing all. 10 minutes we'd been gone, and he'd already ripped it off. So they spent the full day, both my dog and his brother, they were in doggy jail, in the crates. And we
Just
had
so
to
yeah,
come around 5 times through day to take them out and have them out for us.
Yeah, the sponge, the leather, and the tape. Then
Oh mate, yeah, he did. And I took great
Five
pleasure
a
in
day.
pulling that piece of tape that was stuck to his fur on his underside of his belly. Get that off, thanks.
He probably enjoyed it, didn't he?
waxed it.
Bastard. My main worry was the fact that he'd eaten the sponge. I mean,
Was it?
yeah, he's ate the lot, mate.
No, that
Your
part-
main worry?
That
Oh,
part
yeah,
would be
because
easy to pick up,
I
wouldn't
end
it?
up taking him to vets and having a 300, 400, 500 quid, 600 quid vet bill to have his stomach cut open and sponge removed out of his intestines. But
Oh, my
Fucking
God.
hell,
during
Jake.
the house, it came
Like
out
a
the other
teddy
side,
bear.
so job's a good one, little bastard.
Mate, my spaniel ate a fucking sock. Horrible fucking thing.
Kaz just said you can raffle me off, Kaz. We don't want to be getting into negative numbers, mate. We want to make some brass.
Is that the big prize?
Jixie's just said that he's in hospital because he pulled his own
He
wisdom
pulled his own
tooth out.
wisdom tooth. I just read
God,
it.
man.
What
Oh
the?
my God. Pulled my
Oh
own
my
wisdom
God.
tooth and got it, give himself. Nah, mate.
Fair
Yeah,
play to you.
yeah,
Easy,
yeah.
Hell, boy.
do that, bruv.
That's a huge mistake, man.
Jesus Christ.
How did
He's
you
still
manage
got
to
the
do
chili
that?
challenge.
In the fucking dentist, man. That's
Was it
probably
you
why.
rusty pliers as well?
Some people will do out to get out the chili challenge, won't they?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I've received 3 videos. I've watched 2, and oh my word, you guys out there, you're going to be in for a laugh. That's all I'm going to say.
So you
I
never
don't,
get me
no
doing
way
the
you'd have
fucking
got me
chili
doing
There's
that.
one headed my way, isn't there, Vince?
Yes, there is.
Hmm.
You doing one as well?
Maybe I should. Oh, yeah, for sure. I
I'm
think
not.
I'm most equipped to handle it, no? Out of everybody here, I think everybody on this channel, I think
That's
I'm
very
the best
racist or whatever.
Hey man,
Chili.
it is what it is, man. You know.
I can't do fucking.
How about I send you some chilies? I'd love to see those videos.
No,
I'll just
you
send you
could.
normal foods, not even chilies.
Yeah. Send me a curry, I'll be fine. Be all right.
Oh,
I can't
a
eat
chutney,
things.
bro. We call it thecha. I'll send you some thecha.
Can you do one?
You're gonna have to. Thecha is
Could
like
I
this
do
really
one?
spicy paste
No.
that they use
I
here.
can go as hot as about a booner, and that's me, man. I'm done at that. That's no more than that for me.
I'll fucking sweat eating the pepperoni. I do like.
You go in the shop
Almost
eating
about
this
as
stuff.
much as I can take.
Jalapenos, they're
Well-
hot enough for me. That's,
Well,
Jalapenos
there was-
are nice.
I gotta eat them damn things fast.
How bad are these chilies you're sending, Vince?
There were 6 sent out. I've now had 3 videos back. 2 I've seen, one I
Yeah.
haven't, because one's actually come through while I've been on the live. And
Oh.
yeah, I've got another 3 that needs to be sent out.
Yeah.
I mean, the day I went to the post office to post the chilies, the women behind the counter. You always get asked what's in the box, and I'm like, well, they're chilies. And they're like, why are you posting chilies? I said, well, it's from my YouTube channel. And they're like, well, what sort of chilies are they? And I was on the way home from the farm, and I actually had a batch of chilies in the front of the van. I said, they're ghost
Fucking
chilies
hot
or something, Carolina Reapers or something like that. And the 2 old
Yeah.
birds behind the counter. Oh, can we have a couple?
Oh my God.
So I went out to the van, grabbed a couple of chilies, and yeah, they were fucking chopped to bits with these chilies. Mad women. I've seen that video and oh, he looked like he was suffering.
They are quite
One of my
Quick
mates.
question then for Sid.
Yeah.
How did you get into the koi keeping hobby, mate?
How did I get into the koi keeping hobby? Well,
Sick of keeping toads.
No. I've always had these tiny ponds around the house, and there was always like guppies in them and things like that. And so a friend of mine, his mom actually had a really beautiful little, like a lily pond, and she bought some fish shop koi and put them in there when we were kids. And I kind of looked at that pond and I really, really, really liked it. So I tried to make something that was similar to it for my home. And the first couple of koi died because of toads. The pond was too small and they bred inside, spoiled the water. Within a month, everything was dead. So then I dug out the second pond. I had a good amount of success in that one. And then during lockdown, I made the bigger pond that I did the first lockdown. Just stuck at home, started digging, man. You know?
well
It's
done.
good fun.
Everyone's
Fucking
looking
in the
I'm
UK.
on it. I'm home. Can't go nowhere. Just
Man,
gonna dig.
start digging.
Yeah, man. It was lockdown was brutal in India, man. I don't know about what it was like for you guys. I mean, I'm sure it was pretty bad there as
It was
well.
mint, mate. Didn't have to
But-
go to work for 9 weeks. It was perfect.
Oh yeah, but you didn't
I
get
was
paid
up
for
for
9
9
weeks
months.
as well, I'm sure, no?
I carried
We
on
did.
working.
Oh, you lucky boys.
I
That's
had to
the
go
only
to-
time in the UK that the motorways were absolutely perfect. For about
Yeah.
12 to 18 months, you could get to all your destinations in about 20 to 30 minutes like it should do. And now it's back to doing 50 mile, takes you 2.25 hours. It's a lot of shit.
In India, the ozone layer had recovered, man. I kid you not. Like the ozone layer had recovered in the 1 or 2 years of lockdown. The air was smelling fresher, like the roads. You've never seen Indian roads that empty, like you're so used to seeing them packed to like the brim with like just bikes and cars tipping over the side, like, and it was crazy to just see it empty, man. Absolutely manic. But a lot of people got into big mess here, man. There was a lot of mess happening because it takes so much more effort to organize everything that they had to for like 1.7 billion people, no? And it was like just getting the vaccinations done for everybody was crazy. Like it was a full military effort.
Yeah.
We were lucky. We were just literally chopped on as normal. It wasn't different for most of us. That bad.
Yeah.
The people that
Yeah.
lived in flats, I felt bad for them. People living in flats and
Oh, yeah.
communities where they can get out.
When you're stuck in a box inside a big tall box. Yeah.
Oh,
Proper
for
bad.
sure. I'm lucky like that because I had the garden and the pond to kind of like fall back on and have something to do, like even if like there was no, you couldn't really meet anybody and stuff. So that was a lot of fun, man. That kind of pushed me into the hobby a lot more, honestly. Before that, I was just doing it really lightweight, just having fun with it. I had an Instagram page called Pawn Stars. I was just taking pictures of koi and putting them on there and having some fun. And then a couple of people started buying from me through lockdown. And then I built this pond with the money that I made from that. And then it just kind of grew from there, man, to answer your question. Organically.
Best way. No stopping you now. You got a
Yeah,
supply
yeah,
in
yeah.
Indonesia of good fish.
Oh, for sure, bro. I've got quarantine set up in Indonesia, bro. Let me know. We'll stash some things in there and prep them head your way.
Not just yet, but soon.
Yeah.
Next level.
Next
Yep.
level, bro.
Over £600 now.
£600. We're not
Over
even started.
£600. Thank you very much. DT's asking that pizza cold. Yeah, it's been cold for a long time, mate. Like 2.5 hours. Has anybody got any more questions you would like to ask? Ask Sid.
We're trying to keep
Yeah.
Sid up until the sunrise.
Yeah, we're
What
trying
time
to
is
keep him up
sunrise
till
there?
4 or 5 in the morning.
So I think I'm about no, that's not, I'm 2.5 hours away from sunrise, man.
Oh, we
I'm
can do
not
that.
doing that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
screw you,
We'll
lot.
wait for sun to rise then.
I'll
We'll stay
tap out
until
before
sun
that.
comes up.
I'm gonna need to pull out some stuff I'm not comfortable bringing out on camera. I'm gonna make it another 2.5 hours, Vince. Oh,
we'll
actually,
wait.
and maybe in the coffee mug, right? That's what you
Yeah,
boys
yeah.
are up to all the time.
We'll wait till sun rises up, then you can show us round pond.
Ah, I could switch it on the camera right now. Hold on.
There we go. Another question for you there. Question for Sid. Favourite koi breed?
Yeah,
Least
my
favourite koi
favorite
breed? What's your favourite koi and your least
Kiko's
favourite?
Kiko Kurus are my favorite koi breed, man. I have so much fun just looking at different types of Kikos. They come in such like crazy little patterns quite often. So they're definitely my favorite. I'm just trying to get my lights on, but my wiring's a mess. I'm gonna do this later.
Fair play for
Not the
trying.
right
Safety
time.
first.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it right now. Especially not with the camera and stuff. I'm gonna go and do that later. But Kiko Qs are my favorite variety, and Sankes are my least favorite variety, man. I
Good
really
lad.
don't like.
Oh,
Shiromujis, you say?
Yes, Shiromujis definitely, but Shiromujis don't even make it into the counting, right? Like,
You don't know what you're missing, mate.
then, yeah, you could just toss them in the river, man. No stress with that. That's not
There's only
ornamental
one
carp.
better fish than the Shuramuja, and that's the butterfly koi. And as
Oh,
sweet acre koi farmer Sid, what's more popular, the butterfly koi or the standard fin over there?
so a lot of people in India do like the butterfly koi, but then butterfly koi don't get great prices here. So dealers are not big fans of keeping them around. And all the main hobbyists, like the guys that buy the big koi, they don't buy a lot of butterfly either. So you'll
Not
find a
got
lot of
different
butterfly
crops.
koi at like the aquarium shops, and people are taking them and putting them in fish tanks, but there are not a lot of them in the pond. No,
yeah.
I
No
don't sell
difference here
butterfly.
then.
Like I don't want to put my money in butterfly at all.
They're
It just takes
abominations.
forever to get out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not my style.
Just wait till Rick starts doing them down New Forest.
Actually,
He used to.
butterfly koi are my least favorite type of koi, not sanke. I will rephrase that. They're my least favorite.
Vince's
They're so
brainwashed.
distracting.
Imagine a Shiromuji butterfly.
I've seen a Shisui butterfly, and I kind of like that.
I would say that would be
Carry on,
beauty in its
boy.
finest.
Carry on. Your waders are going to get filled with wow next time.
No,
A
no.
Shishui butterfly.
Yeah.
Who's your
Put a
Who's your
little slit
favourite
in the crotch
YouTuber?
of your waders.
Who's
Sid.
my favorite YouTuber? Oh man, who's my favorite koi tuber? I'm sorry, man. I know there's a lot of people on here, but I'd have to say Vince, man. Vince is the only koi tuber I actually really watched.
Can all those people
So
who did us a huge favour earlier on and subscribed up to 714 just please remove your subscriptions?
just unsubscribe.
714 now, mate. That's where you're
Oh,
at. You've gone up another 7 again.
oh
Sweet.
wow, that's
Not wrong with
awesome.
that, bud.
Thank you guys so much. But Vince for sure, man. I wouldn't even have started doing YouTube videos if it weren't for Vince, because I used to
There you
just
go.
put up
That's
a couple
sweet,
of
man.
shorts. I wasn't really confident to put myself out there on camera, you know what I'm saying? I was perfectly fine talking about Koi and showing people stuff and trying to teach them things, but I just wasn't comfortable putting myself out there. So I never really did the long form videos. But then, like, I used to watch Vince, and then I randomly saw him do a shout out for Chiba Koi India, and he was like, "Come on, boys, you can do some. I want to see you boys do some long form videos." And then, yeah, I started my first video like that.
There you go. Vince is the man.
That's wicked
Yeah,
though, isn't it? Somebody else has come
it is.
along, inspired you, and listening to you sat here, mate. I wouldn't have thought at all that you ever weren't confident in doing what you were doing. You've been sat here, you've been funny, you've been entertaining. It's been good to listen to, and you would think that you've been
Thanks,
doing it a
man.
hell of a long time.
Yeah,
That's off to you,
no,
man. That's what it's about.
thank you so much.
Just
It's
being yourself, mate. That's what it's about, isn't it? Just be you.
Well, this
yeah,
one of the reasons why I want to promote him is because Sid's main language, even though he's in India, is actually in English.
Yeah.
So a lot of his
yeah.
actual countrymen don't actually watch his stuff because he's not doing his videos in Hindi. He's
Have you
doing
learned
them in English.
some words from Vince as well? We have.
We've learnt new words from Vince, so have a lot of the
I've
people.
learned a couple of new words from Vince. Yeah, but that's very true, man. So a lot of the YouTubers in India are all doing it in Hindi, and obviously they have a much bigger viewer base. But my view is, I mean, my opinion is like this, yeah. I don't mean to be rude or like I hope nobody takes this the wrong way, but so a lot of the people that are watching in Hindi are primarily are going to be people that aren't want to get into the technical details of things, and quite often they have a fish tank or something like that, and I'm just barking up the wrong tree, you know. My pond advice is almost irrelevant to them, you know. So, I mean, it's not irrelevant, but it just doesn't match up. You know, I'm trying to help out people that want to set up koi filtration and set up big ponds and try and get some nice fish in and like get a whole thing going for themselves. And for the most part, I've seen that they speak English, you know, which is why I'm here. I've only been in business for 9 months and I'm doing like a-okay, you know. So it's all right that I have only 700 subscribers, bro, you know. So
Sid, just keep
I think the
doing,
English is gonna hit.
just keep doing what you do, mate. Don't worry about what anyone else does.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
that's the best advice that anyone on YouTube can give me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
enjoy
Do
doing
what
it.
you
Have
want.
fun.
That's the plan. I actually enjoy doing these live videos a lot more. I've seen Vince do them and I've seen you guys do them because it takes a lot of pressure off of us also. Because like editing is a real shit show, man. Like it takes more time to edit out a video and put it out decently than it does to actually talk you through something. And if people just get used to like the whole live streaming type of content, it makes things more sustainable for us. You know, we can get them more content, better content, instead of focusing on like the intro video and shit like that. You know, like
You don't need
Yeah,
to.
or remembering to tell them to like, comment, and subscribe and all that
You don't need
I
to
nonsense.
do
don't
You
do
that.
know,
that either. I
Well,
I
literally
know, I
I'll
just
let
just
you
hate
stitch
it,
it
into.
all
I'll
man.
let you
together and
into.
send it.
I'll let you into a little secret, Sid.
Yeah.
If you say the words like, share, and subscribe, YouTube will automatically put that up as a function for you on your videos now, and it's something
Oh,
that
really?
YouTube are
Wow.
advising all YouTubers to do, to sell people
Wow.
to like, share, and subscribe. There you go,
That's
Vince.
crazy, man.
It's not something that a lot of people do, but
Yeah.
if you do it now and you put it into your content and you actually say the words like, share, and subscribe,
Yeah.
they will put you up a little pop up that comes up as an automatic update. It's a new
Oh,
function that's
wow.
coming out in YouTube because actually asking your subscribers to subscribe and actually, or your viewers to subscribe has been proven to work.
Because you're
I
pressuring them.
because
Well,
you're
no, it's a
pressing it.
prompt and a
No, man, you can
reminder.
just genuinely
People,
ask, right? I genuinely thank people saying that, hey, man, thanks for watching the entire video. And I mean it. I'm not like trying to pitch anything to them. I'm just like, wow, you've taken like 15, 20 minutes of your time to sit and listen to my ass like talk. So, like, thank you so much. Like, and if clearly, if you watch 20 minutes of me, you can subscribe, like, and you like the content, or you can talk some shit about me in the comments, you know? It's
it's
not a,
been proven by YouTube, the format of having something pop up during the
yeah.
video subconsciously
Ah,
makes people think, oh yeah, I'll subscribe, because the rest of the
yeah.
time they're involved in the content, watching the video, and having it pop up and come up has been, yeah. I tell you another tip, mate. All the YouTube channels, when you go on your own channel and you come up with all the information that tells you in the top right corner, all the YouTube tips that they come up with, watch them, mate. Put those
Yeah.
products into practice, because they are there and displayed to you as a YouTuber creator, as a content creator, to help you advance in. The more you get views, the more they make.
Yeah.
So it's in their advantage
Correct.
to give you that information to help grow your channel.
Got it. I'll try and follow that one.
The
Well,
top
people
right
like
hand
Rick
corner.
can just get me to do all the recording.
No idea what's going on.
Well, it's just
No idea.
117 people watching. Give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Yeah.
Well, let's give
smash
someone
that.
something to talk about.
Yeah, give us something to talk about.
Let's
81
have a
thumbs
question.
up at present. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate your
So,
support.
Sid, whereabouts in India are you? Imagine India's like this big tear-shaped
So,
thing.
There
yeah.
we go. There's a good
I'm
I
on the
did.
West Coast, next to Mumbai in
So,
Maharashtra. My town's
no,
called
that's
Pune.
Africa
So,
side.
yeah, Africa side. Yeah,
Yeah,
Africa
I
side.
know my geography.
And that's even with
You
a
know,
couple of pints inside him.
Yeah, I know I'm good.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Dino
man.
says I'd love a channel, but couldn't be asked by the dickheads. But, well, there won't be none because you would be. You'd be on the side of the camera, mate. You're
Are
gonna
you
kill
above
yourself.
Mumbai, below? Above.
Below.
So I'm slightly below, yeah, slightly below Mumbai. I'm my town's kind of like the suburb from Mumbai. I'm used to calling it Bombay. That used to be the old name. So excuse me, but my
We still
town's
call it Bombay.
just below. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Bombay
it's
potatoes.
basically it used to be a suburb up until like 2007, 2000, 2007. It used to be a quiet little town, and then like real estate prices in Mumbai have shot up so crazy that now Pune is a very expensive place to live as well. Did you know the layout in UK, lad? Like where we're all
Where
from?
we're all from.
No, man. I'm not really too familiar with where everybody is. I've just started getting accustomed to what you guys are up to, but I'll figure it out soon enough.
Well, the
Give
vast
me a little bit
majority
of
of these
time.
lot, mate, they're all down the bottom part. I'm in the
Ah,
middle,
okay.
and there's a few of us up the top.
You're not in the middle. You're up north. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, isn't
That,
it?
that, the whole of the UK could fit in Mumbai,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
Not
how
not
big.
Mumbai. It's a little
Exactly.
bigger than Mumbai.
We're just
It's a little
just a
bigger than
speck out,
Mumbai.
we
Not a
really.
lot.
It's not.
It ain't a lot. I've been around India. It's massive. It's massive.
Yeah, India's massive. I've done a lot of riding around India, man. A lot of riding. You guys into motorcycles, any of y'all? I know Vince is.
It is. Not me. Scary, man.
Bikes? No, they're not scary.
Life around
They
the
are.
koi
In
pond says,
England, they
question
are.
for Sid.
They're
What
not.
kind of filter and media do you use for your ponds, mate?
So, I've got a sump running, and I've got a nice big canister. There's two pumps. One is pumping through the sump. My sump's not great because it was done back when I didn't know too much. So there's a whole bunch of key mistakes that I'm gonna have to fix with it. But it still does a fabulous job because it's primed so well and it's gotten so much time to mature. Um, and then the canister I kind of use for the mechanical gunk because my pond's out in the sun and it's got some heavy. I mean, it's got heavy stocking load for the amount of water. So I kind of need that mechanical filtration to help out as well. It's also easier to backwash the canister filter than it is to clean out the sumps, man. Like one of the mistakes I did with my sumps are not putting a bottom drain to backwash them, you know. So like you can imagine what I have to deal with because of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a 55-watt UV in my last sump. My first sump is mechanical sponges and a lot of DIY stuff. I haven't thrown a whole bunch of money at media, and it does superb job for me. I've got some crushed pumice stones that work as my biological, and between all of those things, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Got an aerator set up as well that's built into the pond. It's one of those 120 helias. So it does decent for my single pond. Then the rest of them I've got canisters and yeah, that's it. On the quarantine tanks there's just canisters.
What's your stocking? Well, actually, I'm saying, do you have your own kind of like show pond for your own personal fish as well as the stuff that you sell on then?
So I have all of the stuff that sells quickly and the IBCs because it's easy for me to maintain the stock in the IBCs and also the fish that sell regularly aren't the huge ones. Um, so I can keep that stock moving nice and quick. And in my main pond, there's about 5 or 10 fish that I won't sell unless someone offers me a stupid amount of money for it. But like, there's still a couple that I won't sell. But the rest of them that are in my main pond are there because I want to give them extra special attention. The good food goes in the main pond, the filtration and everything. I take extra care of the main pond, and the IBCs I'm always feeding in limited amounts because I don't want no ammonia spikes and I don't want the water to get soiled too quick,
Yeah.
because the IBCs are kind of reliant on water changes and that's not so sustainable. So no, I don't have a personal pond, man. I have another pond that's getting built right now. Hopefully once that gets done at my home, then I'll have a personal batch of fish in one separate pond.
Sweet.
Business. Business first.
Yeah, man.
Business later.
Yeah, man. Business
Yeah, but
first and then you get to
you're
buy
also
buy
getting
yourself a sick ass pond, no? You can sit
you're
and make
also
us
getting
make yourself a
problems with
sick
the
ass pond.
government and that
Oh yeah,
with your
man.
new pond,
I
aren't you?
have. Oh yeah, man. They apparently the people in my cooperative housing society believe that the health and safety department should be coming and checking my koi pond that's in my private property to make sure that it's safe for everybody. And I'm just like, wow, are you serious? Like there is so much shit happening in the city. There's so much worse stuff going on, and like obviously the health and safety department's like, what are you talking about? We don't even know what a koi pond is. Like, what do you mean? Is it is it deep?
World
Is it a
over, mate,
pool that's
isn't it?
deeper than, are you building a well? What are you doing? If it's a well, then maybe you should let us know. Like, I'm like, no, it's not a well. Then they're like, no, you don't need it. But what to say? It's just, you know how it is, man. Neighbors, some are
Yeah.
chill,
The
some are
same
not, you know.
bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Same the world over.
Yep,
Yeah.
same the world over. It's so dangerous to have these fish here, man.
Just
Imagine they could just rip
pay
so
them a
much
few
liquor off.
quid. They go away.
What food are you
What food
feeding?
am I feeding? So, I'm using a mix of stuff. I use a little bit of something that, Optimum? Do you guys get Optimum? Okay,
Nope.
so we
Not
get
heard of it.
something called Optimum High Pro, which is like a local uh, variety that you could all compete with Sake Ikari a little bit. At least the composition of the pellets are nice and it's nice and um,
Twice.
it's not like that wheat germ packed stuff.
Twice.
I use that primarily. Then I use Sake Ikari with like my tosais, any of my special fish that I want to give a little bit of extra attention to. And then budget koi get wheat germ food, man. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's it's
So
as simple as that. Like I'll give them treats every once in a while, like mealworms and bloodworms and things like that. But I don't do anything live because I don't want to bring some unnecessary stuff into my ponds. It's a closed system.
Yeah.
there. How much is so
I'm
Sakar Hikari? You can buy that yourself, how
Oh,
much does that cost
it's
you in rupees?
painfully expensive here, man. It's painfully expensive. It's like
Gaz has got the calculator out.
25 pounds. Yeah, 25
25
pounds
pounds?
for 1 kilogram.
All right. Jesus.
That is a lot, right?
No, it's probably the same.
How much for a
Oh,
kilo?
really? 25?
25 quid a kilo. Bang that, £200 for 10 kilos.
200
Yeah.
for 15.
Yeah, for 10. So that's another thing I'm gonna be buying from Indonesia, man. These guys have some really cheap food. Like really cheap food. Sake curry, if you're buying it in 15 kg bags, is less than one third the price that we're paying. So even if we just pick it up and not to resell it, but just to feed to our own fish, um, it works out really well, no? We save a ton of money, but
There's just us
we
in
got to be
UK
able
get
to.
ripped, his arms ripped up his back with that stuff. Then
Pardon?
I said there's just us in the UK that get that stuff, and it costs an absolute fortune, being really expensive.
No,
It's
no.
one of the most
In
expensive.
India
That's
too.
It is
same.
the most expensive food over here. But
Yeah, it's the most expensive food here too. But my point is that they're kind of
worth it,
inflating it,
mate.
no? Because if the Indonesians can get it for one third the price, then something's up here, man. We're not so far away.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Wow.
possibly cost it that much to send us.
Remind me to ask Vince that question when he
Yeah,
Quick question for
I
Vince.
wanted to
What
ask
is
him
that
that
media
too.
called that's in the shape of crisps in your barrel, mate? I think it's that flat
It's in your
disc stuff,
barrel.
isn't it?
Golden Wonder.
It looked like the body of Christ to me, man.
Is it
Yeah,
it
like
black?
the piece of bread, like the things
Yeah,
that they give
yeah,
a mouthful
Yeah,
of,
strong
mouthful
bit.
of
yeah,
lime. The body of Christ.
absolutely. It looked like little pieces of Christ. No wonder his water's looking so good, no? Holy water.
I think it's the. Is it made by Awazi? Those discs things.
Oh yeah, I think they
The
are.
EA, one of the EA little pads.
EA stuff. Is it EA?
I think so, yeah. Little black discs. Like walkers.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got the black ones, hasn't he, Vince? It's Phil from Telford Koi
Phil
Pond
from-
that's got the white ones, isn't it?
No, I think Vince has the white ones. I saw white ones.
Yeah, the biopads.
Biopads.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
supposed to be really good at absorbing ammonia, aren't they?
They take a hell of a
I
long
wanted to
time.
ask you guys, what is a good DIY biomedia that you guys would use?
Anything with a surface area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plastic grass. I use AstroTurf quite a lot.
Oh yeah,
Question
AstroTurf's
there
a
for
good
you,
one.
Vince.
Hey Vince,
What is the media called that's shaped in the shape of a crisp in your barrel, mate? From
I'm not
Jamie
sure.
Life around the
It's
corner. Life around
it's
the
an
corner. Koi Pond.
aftermarket version of the Awazi discs that have got lots of little holes and stuff in them.
that's
They're
what I
mad.
was wondering. I was wondering how Vince went and picked up a whole bunch of Oasis filter media. It's like, wait, it doesn't make sense.
He knows you well, Vince.
Oh yes,
There
yeah.
you go,
That
bud.
So they're just like little discs.
yeah. They're like little. Hang on, hang on.
So it's going to be a similar sort of thing to the other stuff like we were saying, the Waze stuff.
Yeah,
But a little plastic disc can't absorb ammonia.
no,
Unless
it's not.
I'm beyond chemistry of 101, it just doesn't happen.
Have any of you guys ever used just straight up red clay bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, does it work
Bricks.
well for you?
Right, it's
Fire,
like a
fire
little
clay. Fire clay has got amazing surface area.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
use some bricks and they do a good job for me, but I find you have to like soak them and wash them before you use them.
Sid
Yes,
said
the
it looks
little-
like the body of Christ.
Yeah.
The body. Where's the red wine?
Look at it. It looks like he's off. Just open their mouth.
It's full of holes.
Peace be with you.
Is it plastic?
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what sort of plastic it is. It's flexible,
Does it taste good?
but it's full of tiny, tiny little holes. The camera won't focus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did then slide the back a bit.
So, you know, in Indonesia, these boys were just using straight up.
Yeah, Vince is going to get sepsis now.
Oh, bloody up not.
Hey,
Anything
you can't.
with an surface area is going to work. The problem is bricks and harder materials you can't clean, or the plastic meat is easier to deal with, to clean and sort out. If it gets clogged and whatever, K1's one of the easiest, isn't it? Because it just you clean
It's
it.
knocked off.
Yeah.
And those sort of dish.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah, the harder and denser the material, they might be better, but they're harder to clean and sort out when they're clogged with crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Somebody needs to make a quick donation to the charity event because at the present we're on the devil's number.
Oh,
66.
I need to get up that quick.
someone better go over quick.
Not bad. We got like 3 weeks to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Thank you very much, everybody that has made a donation.
I'm more than
31
impressed.
here.
That is bloody impressive because
Oh, hang
we've
about.
doubled it
What
since.
the hell?
Oh, now it's broken.
We've had an anonymous donation of £100.
Hey, Vince, have you noticed this is my first appearance on YouTube without sunglasses?
Yes.
Thank you very much, whoever you are that made the £100 donation anonymous.
Oh,
Which means that
superb.
you won't be entered into anything because we can't enter you and we aren't a name. But thank you
They're
very
obviously
much.
not from this country.
Absolutely fucking
That's
awesome.
very,
Well done.
very generous of you.
Well done, Sid. I'm blaming you because you're sat there in the darkness.
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? I have a lot of good people following me.
Hey, you're 722 subscribers. You've run up some
Hey, there
Oh,
you go,
wow.
Sid.
numbers there tonight, mate.
Shit, looks
Thank you
like
very
I'm
much,
staying up
everybody
till
who's given
sunrise.
Sid a bit of support.
I think you have
These
to.
boys are gonna keep me up till sunrise. Yeah, man.
Vince
damn.
already said he's staying up to sunrise. Yeah. So
Yeah, just
if we
switch the
see
camera
sunrise in
around
your
and do a
country-
live morning routine video for you guys.
Do it.
Hang about.
Vince is up to do his morning routine as well. It's in the
Not a
bathroom.
problem. It's for a great cause, guys.
Oh,
Are you saying you've just made a £100 donation, Dave?
He's probably just paid for the fish he already bought.
No, that's
Put that under his name.
already down there.
I was about to say he's made two £100 donations.
Number
Is
two,
that-
It's
David.
already there.
That's a generous
My
price on
morning
him.
routine sorted.
Yeah, DT's coin's there at 100, and then there's another one at 100.
Oh my God.
They're all coming in now. So that's 18,000 rupees each time. No.
Yep. Oh, no. That's 8 or 10,000. 8 or 10,000 rupees.
8 to 10,000
like-
rupees.
Yeah, that's like 4 kilograms of sake Ikari.
Guys, can you get more people on the live? I can make some back. If somebody makes a massive donation towards the StreamYard payment, then I can get 10 people on. But right now, at present, mate, I can't afford it. So,
What does it cost?
oh, that could be the gift card. Maybe. Could be. It should have said gift card, but I think that should have gone to Crafty, and I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
it's
could
going
be,
to right,
could
don't
be.
matter, is it?
Don't matter.
I'm
it's
gonna go
still
and see
there
what's
as
happening on that
anonymous.
auction and
It's
whether.
got to go into the shop, that has to be able to.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So it can't. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can't be because that's got to go
I
through
can't-
you at shop to be.
Yeah, it's got to go through the till. It's like we can't
Yeah.
like just donate the £100.
Well, thank you very
So
much.
should
whoever
I-
it
should
was.
I bid?
That's really generous of you.
You're welcome.
Should we bid $40? Sorry, £40 on the goshiki?
That's right.
40?
Yeah.
How long you got left on the auction?
A few hours at least, or maybe 6 hours.
And
Just
you're
I
go
think
bidding
it
on
will
that.
possibly.
You're bidding on A at 40 quid. That
Yeah.
fish. At
Yeah, yeah.
45 cm, 40 quid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
That's less than a pound a
Crazy.
cm.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
See, it's
mad.
Hey, listen. It still costs a bit by the time it gets here, yeah?
Sid, think of the
You know what?
farmers that produce that fish, mate. Put
Hey,
200 quid
I
on
buy their fish off auction for really good prices, yeah.
Just
And
put
I take the
200 quid
best
on
fish away. But then also I'm gonna sit down at the auction and see what I can get at a steal, no? It's only fair.
Oh, yeah, totally fair. That's not a steal.
That's daylight robbery at that price, isn't it?
Guys, have a look at that I've just sent you on Facebook Messenger, mate.
Oh, at least you made it an easy one this time.
Yeah, so,
What's that? WhatsApp, Crafty?
no, it's Telegram, I think, mate.
Are we still live? I can't believe people are still watching this. We've gone so off topic, mate. It's gone
We
live.
haven't.
So, Sid,
Put some
are you
away.
glad you joined us this evening, bud?
Man, I'm really glad I joined you this evening. I was a little
Thank you
bit
very
worried.
much, mate. Appreciate you joining us too.
He's worried.
Oh,
He's not seen a decent koi.
Yeah, he's about to. This is a decent looking coin. I think this gentleman's going to really appreciate this. Let's share this screen.
what are you looking at?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I'm
Bloody
just
keep
looking
it
at
Shiramuji.
man.
Oh no. Ooh, I'm loving that. So
Look
it's
at
Aragoki
Ooh.
Ochiba.
Nice. Yeah.
Aragoki Daitsu Chiba. That is mint.
Tasty, innit?
That is
Mm.
beautiful.
I'll tell you what's tastier though, Crafty.
Go on.
Aragoki Ginrin Deutsche Chiba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
this
for
fish,
sure.
man, that fish's got a nice bit of cano in it as well. It looks good, man.
It does, man.
Yeah.
It's got a nice body to it as
Are we
well.
selling it? Is this going in the auction or what?
Is it
Sid, if you can
Oh,
get me
no.
one of them for
Fine.
40 quid, I'll
Oh,
pay for the
easy.
postage.
But
I
this
think
is
I
one
could.
up on my feed, mate. I wish I could buy that. I'd have that in my pond tomorrow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Who's
mate.
is
Vince,
it then?
I'm gonna send you a couple of the fish that we bought in this auction and like in this trip, so you
I
can
tell
put
you
them
what,
up here.
Rick, those ones that you've produced, the Ginrin ones, mate, they are mint.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are
seriously.
Stunning them fish, man. They are
Seriously,
gonna be
Rick.
absolutely stunning.
But they're not as big as that yet, are they?
Oh
no,
no,
so I'm
but they're
saying that-
amazing.
But they can only get better with size,
Yes,
can't
no.
they?
Just for the
That's a
purpose
lie.
of the life.
They could turn into Shiramujis.
But Gaz, what you got to think of, picture that Ginrin that was on those Deutsche Chibas in Shisui.
Oh no, we've lost. Oh, we lost.
Sid's left.
Oh, what you done, Gaz?
Sid's left.
He's
He'll
back
be
in a
back.
minute.
He'll be back.
So what was that fish? It was nice fish, but
That's
where's
an
the
Aragoki
content?
Deutsche Chiba. Can you not see the brown
Where's the
across the
content?
bottom?
Where's the
Aragoki Daitsu
content?
Chiba.
It was it's not one of mine, mate. It was something that popped up on my feed, like, and I just like, I wish I could have a pond full of them. That'd be
All right. I just
No,
was where.
no.
Yeah, just
I
just
didn't know where it
something
linked
that
into the
appreciate-
raffle. Or
No, mate, no.
Beautiful window fish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Banging fish, that. Would be very. Do you reckon his battery's just gone on his phone?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Gaz, it's 4:00 in the morning. I think he just wants to leave.
He probably just wants to get his head down and get to bed. I can't do it, Will,
After
because I
you
got
eat
copyright
KFC.
slammed.
Still there.
Homemade loaded potato skins.
Mate,
Oh, I'm
Oh,
getting a bit.
homemade what?
mate.
Loaded potato skins.
What they loaded with? Bacon and sausage.
Bacon, cheese,
Oh, good man.
rice.
There's nothing potato about them.
It's the skin.
No, because they're scraping the
Take that
fucking
away.
potato out.
Oh. Oh. That's the nuts, mate. Mate, look.
I want to eat the craft. I do. I want to eat it, mate. I
I know
can't.
you do, and you've had a few beers as well, so
I
we'll have
know.
to go down nice as well. with
He's
it.
been bashing pizza down all night.
Yeah.
To be fair, the trifles haven't come out yet.
Yeah. Don't have trifle on holiday.
They don't do that in Cornwall, do they? You have to go and have a
No.
pasty, son.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't got the shakes, Daz.
If I win the fish in the raffle,
Yeah, I'm getting
can I
close.
raffle it again for charity? If you win the fish in the raffle, it's entirely yours to do what you wish with, mate. As far as I'm concerned, once you've won it, it's yours.
Yes.
There we go.
So Sid's just sending me photos. I've just sent you 2 on Telegram. I'm just waiting for the other couple to come through.
These
You're
are
making
just some
me
of the
hungry.
weird ones
Oh,
that
mate.
we picked
Wow.
up.
So I've ordered some new fish actually for next year's grow-on. I'm just waiting for some prices to come back, but I'm looking at doing DK lineage Shiro Atsuri.
Ooh.
That's a groma.
Nice, there you go, grommet.
That's nice.
Oh, zoom into that. You have to see the scales
shit.
on that thing.
Good skin, isn't it? Quality skin for that. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not like them, Vince?
See, I weren't a fan of them till we went to Poland, and I saw so many nice ones there. It changed
Yeah.
my opinion on them.
Yeah.
Same experience in Indonesia, man.
Got to get a good one.
I don't even know what to call this one, guys.
We can tell you what that is.
See, that's got silver on the head though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to wait for Rick.
Looks like it's come from Metallica Chiba spawning.
Mm. Metallic Chiba. It's a confusing one, man. This one.
I don't think it is too much white.
Will says some girl in America has donated 50 quid.
Superb.
And that was me. Thank you very much. Now that's a nice koi.
That's the wrong.
Nice pond.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
this one. This one was the real steal deal. You boys want to guess?
I'll give you 150
I mean-
quid for it.
Okay, I paid a little bit more than that. Just a little bit. The next ones I think are from the auction. Oh yeah, that Shiro Tsuri is from Tsuri is from Ogata. About 58 centimeters. And we picked it up at the auction for just above, I think, 100 quid, 120 quid.
Wow.
That's nice.
That's good. Yeah, it's a big size fish as well for that money.
Yeah, it's not the best, right? It's not the best, but for the deal,
Yeah.
Sid,
Oh,
coming
it's not
from
muting, is it?
UK's number one head judge, he's just said next week's Garomo winner, Sid.
thank you so much.
On my feed.
Oh, that's super.
That's banging and all.
That's the same
The next-
fish, yeah?
That's the same one.
Yeah, I think so.
That-
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
short
yeah, yeah, yeah.
On your channel, mate. That's
Oh, it
spookily.
is, yeah. It is.
I like doing the shots with the different nice fish in it, you know. I think it makes for good content for people to scroll
Do
through.
you sedate for the photos, Sid?
Pardon? I don't. The guy that does Mario, the guy that runs the facility there does. And he takes some really nice photos.
What do they use for sedate over there, Sid?
Yeah. This-
Some good old Dettol.
Oh,
Say that again.
Yeah,
Dettol?
bro. Yeah. You know, a cap full of Dettol in 15 liters of water, and that'll keep a koi sedated for 2 or 3 hours. And when you're done, you just put it into a bowl of fresh aerated water, and they'll be back within a few minutes.
And they smell pine fresh.
Apparently, they use it as a disinfectant as well.
Yeah.
That Shusui was also a steel. Both this Kiko and the Shusui, both steel deals. The Shusui is from Yamaju, 54 centimeters. I paid 140, I think, for it.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain.
That
This one as
Kiko's
well.
nice.
That's better. That's good fish.
Yeah.
Roughly 60, pushing on 60, and she was actually a lot she was a lot beefier. She just got de-egged. I mean, because just for shipping and things like that, it's better to keep them slim, you know. Otherwise, she's a much bigger looking fish in general in the pond.
There's a slightly better koi appreciation than the Shuramujis, mate. So thank you.
Oh, no worries. The next one should be. I'm waiting for that Hajiro to pop up. No, Vince.
Oh yeah, that Hajiro is nice.
Have I sent the same video to you multiple times? This this fish is really nice. Oh, this Doitsu Chiba is also a steel deal for Mogata. 59, pushing on 60. She was also a lot bulkier when we got her, and she's been de-egged, prep, being prepped for shipping. Because for me, it's still stressful to like move these 60, 70 centimeter koi because it's not an everyday thing, no? And they're a lot more expensive.
One for you, Vince.
Just a second, guys. My headphones just ran out of battery. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You fine, mate? Yeah.
So this is what they're calling a caramel chagoy. They say it's their own breeding and their own creation in Indonesia. I don't know how much of that is spot on, but maybe you guys can help me understand what that is or what you'd call that.
An orangey jackal.
It looks like a cross between a Benigoi and a Chagoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, this is the one I wanted you guys to look at.
that's nice.
Weird as hell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. I
Does
that,
it
mate.
still look like that?
It still looks exactly like that. I spent a month with it or 2 months with it while it was in Indonesia while I was there as well. That fish has been mine for a little while because I booked it out before I had shipping planned. So I'm paying for it to be held before it comes here because I didn't want to lose that fish, you know. I definitely want all the fish that look like that.
That's mint, that, mate. That I like
Yeah.
that. That's very nice.
Yeah, like
Still
someone
not.
gives you a fish like that in Indonesia, you're okay paying for it, man. You know?
It's nice. It's unusual, but it's still not as good as actually Hajiro, though.
How much
Oh,
work has
yeah,
he had
yeah.
on it, though?
I have no idea, man. This was, I have no idea. From what I know, they can't do these doitsus. But that also, I'm saying from what little bit of experience I have now.
As you know, none. That's
As
that
I,
is nice, then, isn't it? If it
yeah. So I had this is the Chiba that won for me.
Yeah, that's
nice
nice.
too.
Lovely.
Last day pick.
That's the one that got best in
And
class.
yeah.
Yeah. So, that's the shellfish then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a showfish.
That's banging. Could have robing on that.
Beautiful Muritan spot for an Achigba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just good. Yeah, it's got quality everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than those
Right.
3 scales at right at the head, no? Right at the shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
There's 2 or 3 off scales.
they're Ginrin. It's not. They're not off.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
just
yeah.
shine. It's shine.
Yeah.
There's
But
nothing wrong with that.
He stood out a lot with the
Yeah, I'm going to say dibs. Could be a dibs as well, that one.
Unusual.
Something different, that.
Yeah.
Too much on head pattern for me, that one.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that too. It's different, isn't it?
This one's on the market. Just in case one of you guys are interested, it's still on the market. My friend's selling it for 4.5 JT, which works out to about 220 pounds.
That one's better though.
Yeah, it is.
The last fish on this lot, I think, is the Benny Kiko that lost.
All right, Daz.
Yeah.
Bless you, Daz.
Thanks.
Those Shisuis, you remember, Vince? Those tiny
Yep.
little, those perfect Shisuis. Those are from the same guy.
Quite like
From
that
Mario.
though, as well, me, you know. That's something different. What do you reckon that is, Rick?
Yeah, what do you reckon that is, Rick?
I got you, burn it.
Oh,
Yeah, just yeah.
See, I'm
Second-
getting good.
Key.
Key.
key something.
Or kin. Would it be kin because it's gold?
Oh.
These,
Chiba.
I'm telling you, these Kikos, in Indonesia, they just call all of them Kawari monos. They don't even get into the headache of it, you know?
But that is mint, mate. That's lovely.
Yeah,
That is really good.
yeah. That's going to someone in India for brood stock.
Did you not send one of the Hijiro?
Pardon?
That's,
Did you not send a picture of the Hijiro over?
that's the
Oh, the big one?
The
Oh,
one
I'll
you
do
put
that.
on your shelf?
Oh no, I haven't put that up yet because it sold before I had the chance to bid to get it out. If Mario can sell a fish that we bought, he's free to sell any of my fish that he has with them. You know what I mean? It's business now. So he got a good deal and whacked it out, made a quick buck, and we're both happy. The bigger fish are stressed to bring anyway, man. And blackfish, they don't sell fast, you know. Like maybe in the UK, where there are a lot of people that understand koi and no koi, that they'll understand what a hajiro is. But here, they couldn't care less whether it's a hajiro, a chagoi, or a karasugoi. You know, like they don't want none of them, other than the off character that wants a blackfish in his pond, you know.
You need to be telling them all, mate. It's classed as good luck.
Yeah,
Every pond should have one. To sell
learning
bad
curve.
juju.
it is. It is.
It's supposed to take out the bad karma in it, supposedly. In the
Yeah.
Why haven't you got a whole pond of them?
then you have absolutely zero bad karma.
Zero bad karma.
Or shitloads of bad karma. 'cause
You have
you've got too
positive
many.
karma. But yeah,
There's some good
these
stuff going on there.
the fish that are
Dave
actually
says there,
bred in
Crafty.
India.
Crafty, I'll ring you in the shop tomorrow, bud.
I'm not in DT until Sunday, so just send your address over on text, mate, and I'll deal with it.
Crafty, just give your phone number out now to everyone.
Yeah, no props.
As actually, yes. I can't
Dad.
believe that we're at 3.5
073
3 hours 19 minutes and still 93 people watching. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
You missed the number in the middle.
I fucking never.
Fucking did.
Daz, what's your favorite variety? And your least favorite variety?
Was that
Mine.
Daz?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Sure emojis is his favourite, mate. Everybody knows that.
it's all right. No, my favourite is Kiko's because there's so much variety in them.
Oh yeah. Hey,
The
do you?
like gunmetal metallic body to them.
Oh, I have a fish that you're gonna love, man. My
Mm.
personal fish, one of those fish that I'm not gonna sell. He's got like a gunmetal and a brass type of vibe to him, like a
Yeah.
oxidized brass type of color to him, and he's got an absolutely fabulous pattern going down the back. And the pattern of the brass on the side is like reminiscent to like a kimono, or maybe so it's a. Do you have any idea how they morph? Why they
No, I
morph?
mean,
Why the black goes and comes?
yeah, I mean, I've got one in the pond, and it went from that lovely gunmetal grey colour
It
to
did,
jet
didn't it?
black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now it's back again. I don't know whether it's
yeah.
temperature or time of year or just random. I don't know.
So what I've
The
noticed with them
sumi's
is when I
never
have
settled,
them,
does it? The sumi always comes and goes, doesn't it? It's not.
Mm.
I
It's
thought
that's the
that too.
type of breeders they've been designed, haven't they, or been bred to do that. It's called.
Mm.
And it's something to do with the name and the description of it. Means something dragon, something.
Yeah.
Drag boy, was it?
So I've seen them change
Female
color like
dragon.
with
It's
if I
what?
put one of the dark Kikos in my IBC for say even a day or any koi for that matter, any of the darker koi like a Saragoi or an Ochiba or a fish like that, in my big pond, they're dark, yeah. They go in complete dark mode. And then you take them out and you put them in the IBC and 2 days later or a day later or even a few hours later, you can see the color start fading back to what we see there.
So it's a bit like Keel Surrey. They're very prone to doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Keel Surrey. In the dark, the black liner pond, it really pops. The yellow does, and
Yeah.
the sumi really comes strong. If I take it out of there,
Mm.
put one of my ponds that's a much lighter coloured liner, then it all the
Yeah.
sumi goes grey. It looks horrible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's within a couple of
Got
hours.
it.
It's crazy.
Look at these guys. They're wimping
Jigs.
out saying it's late night.
Yeah, you're still up at 4 in the morning. Jigs has just said
Yeah,
there,
man.
nurse is stressing here because my blood pressure is sky high.
He's
And
in
I'm on the
hospital.
phone. I said, relax. I'm not watching porn. I'm on the GKP. It's a nut, man.
Bloke's fucking headshot.
Isn't it?
But Benny Kiko's change to the light levels, from the background and from the side, to avoid predators. Same as Sorogoi and
Oh
Chagoi.
yeah.
So you stick them in an IBC that lets light through the side and it's light at the bottom. They'll turn light. The
Yeah.
Sumi will drop off like that. So you put a good
That's
Shiro in there, and the Sumi will drop off
yeah.
if it's a bad Shiro, but it won't drop off as a good Shiro.
Hmm.
So that's a great test.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That's
Good stable Sumi will stay.
Yeah.
Volatile
Everybody
Sumi
that's
will
staying on is getting some late night info now.
I
There you
should
go.
test
That's it.
your Shiro tomorrow then.
That
No,
that's
well,
change.
that's why most metallic showers and stuff like that don't fare so well at koi shows
Yeah,
because of
They look
that
awful.
they lighten up.
instability of the sumi.
Yeah.
So should we make koi shows fair and dig a hole in the floor and put a black liner in it and chuck your fish in there to be viewed?
yeah,
Seriously.
sounds reasonable.
I've
Rather
had people
than
tell me
running a
I'm sure that those
mismarketing now.
won't agree that that's a good idea.
But I'm just saying, because if you stick them in a blue vat that lets light from the side and
What's the
everywhere
best
else,
selling koi, Sid, or the most
it
popular?
could change.
Mr. Tropical's got question here. What's the best selling koi or the most popular? In India, mate, it's the Gosankes. The most popular by a far margin because most people that are coming into them just want those standard varieties that they've kind of been accustomed to seeing everywhere. And then maybe after that, the Shisui. Everybody wants a Shisui here. In India,
That
everybody
surprised me.
wants a Shisui, and everybody
Everybody
wants an
wants a
Asagi
budget.
because yeah, you don't get pond grade Shisuis and Asagis in India, so they're hard unless people are
Top
willing to
notch.
spend money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so everybody's always hunting for a good Shisui or a good Asagi in India, man. That's for sure.
See, the other thing to remember is the Asagi is one of the closest of the original koi to
Originals,
the
yeah.
magoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm
I,
You look up
I would have
koi family
assumed.
tree.
Yeah. No, I remember looking at it. I just said assume Chagois or something like that. It makes the most sense for the Chagoi to be closest related, no?
It is.
Wildest looking one.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's a common carp or a chagoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when they go dark, no?
Yeah.
Jeff Lee says, Rick, I want a key Misiogon.
Isn't that just a kinky Matsuba?
A kinky Matsuba? Is that like some kind of sex aid?
The fish have got tits, mate.
Oh, awesome.
That kind of
Kin because it's gold. Key
Is that like an
because it's
Aragoke
yellow.
rubber?
Fucking thing.
the Mizuno's dark and the key's light, so you want a light dark. There we go.
He wants a yellow
I think what's the yellow one called?
Just a key or kin
Yeah.
Matsuba. Kin Deutsch
Skin is
Matsuba.
metallic, no?
Yeah, a kin Deutsch Matsuba is fine. So you want yellow Deutsch Matsuba.
Yes.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
The Mizuno bit makes it dark. It's not. Would be good.
Ah, right. So that would be the difference on the zip part then that makes that dark lining. Because
Nope.
you had one in that were pure yellow, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh,
the
God,
color,
like
the
that.
color of the skin.
Yeah, but they're not dark. Orange is not dark.
Yeah, but a dark orange versus an orange versus a yellow.
Ah, right. So they're not Misiogons or however it's pronounced, Misiogon with the yellow.
Mizuno.
Mizuno. So Mizuno ones are like a dark orange, with
Orange.
the black.
And the yellow ones are
Metallic
called what
dark orange.
then? What's the yellow one's proper name then? Again?
Kin Deutsch Matsuba. Metallic
Kindo
gold.
Matsuba.
Yeah.
Good night,
Or,
mate.
as
Thank you
Vince
very much
said,
for joining us.
Kin Key.
I keep seeing little
Same.
Kinky Matsuba.
So Kinky Matsuba would be a Deutsch metallic
Nuts.
yellow
It's
one.
kind of
Oh,
the
yeah.
same. It's just a double way of saying it.
What was the one, Vince, that you said that was in there that was the non-metallic in the
Right.
Misiogon?
Yeah, the Deutsch Akamatsuba.
Akamatsuba.
It's just a non-metallic version of the Mizuno Ogon.
Yeah.
Because you've still got that grey zipper, which is representative of what you would have as your Matsuba Robin if it was scaled.
Craft, are you eating again?
Yeah.
I am, mate. Cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
All we need is a
Maintain
trifle
that
now.
physique, can't you, Crafter?
Yeah. If only.
Oh, and a yogurt, just in case.
Yogurt. Well, that's kind of bloody elf food shit, isn't
It
it?
was a mugger. It was a Muller corner, wasn't it?
There's no health food shit in Miller Corners, mate.
Mississippi mud pie.
Oh, Mississippi mud pie. That's a good
Oh
one.
yeah.
Why won't draw come out?
Anybody else
Mate.
got any more questions? We are pushing up to the 3.5 hour mark, and I'm going to draw it in if nobody. Oh, there we go. Rick.
Don't
That one
blame
that's
me,
in the
mate.
startup of the show. Oh yeah, the one that's in. No, not that one.
That's not a question.
Right, I'll have to show it. I'd have to play the video for him to show what. Hang about. Right, bear with 1 second.
That's a
That
Deutsche
one. That one there, just at the end.
Deutsche Matsuba.
That's what he's wanting. He's wanting one of them.
Right, go.
Yeah, it's basically a non-metallic version.
Wow.
Sorry. I don't have that clip separate to play it separately.
Yeah, it's just
Quite
a metallic
enjoyed
Matsuba.
Can we have one of
Who
them?
wants one of them? Sorry, Jeff.
Jeff Lees.
D-I-N-C-O.
Will Coy says, Sid, it's been a pleasure, lad. Later all. Good night, Will.
No, well,
See you. Good night.
1 hour till dawn.
I've got quite a nice fish going on auction this Saturday. That's a bit different. I've just downloaded it now.
Honestly. Come on, Crab. We haven't seen your fish on auction this week.
go on. You haven't plugged it much tonight. Get it going, boy.
We do like fish.
Sponsor of the
This
show.
is a koi channel. This is a koi channel, isn't it?
Mate, you know,
And
let's
Shiro
talk about
Mujis
koi.
did not do well.
What's wrong with you? The sewer emojis were mint.
All of
You're
you.
going to upset Daz.
Yeah, I'm gutted. I'm crushed.
I'm most let down by Daz. It was awful.
Mine was
Yeah, I
unique.
know.
Time. When have you ever seen a what was it? Calico Shiramuji.
Pink Shabumpkin.
Exactly. See, you're speechless.
Right, guys, it's been a cracking night. I have to go because I've shit the bed. Same time next week, all. Good
See you
night,
later,
kids.
Juicy Bee.
Get well, buddy.
Good luck,
See you
mate.
later, mate.
What am I showing? Have you sent me something, bud?
I'm going to send it to you now, mate.
Crafty, you can't use the yogurt as a sender.
I can't, honest.
All right.
Let me just send that now. I'm not even.
Technology is amazing.
I don't know about phone, but it looked like he had a Nintendo Switch
Oh
in
my
his fucking
God, man.
hand.
717 now. 717. We left the devil's number well behind. Thank you very
What,
much again.
people watching?
No.
It'd be nice if it
Donating
was.
for it.
Donation. 716 quid.
And again,
How's
£10
it's
from
it's
another
in £5
anonymous person.
increments, isn't it?
Mate, almost £400 tonight. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is nuts.
Fucking awesome.
£50
It's
from
like
Maury.
children in
Thank
need,
you
but
very
it's
much,
like-
Maury.
But
£50
better.
from Maury.
Children in need, but better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
And
That's what's
Sib
coming
is
through
still
now.
going.
I got it, mate.
Mate, Sib,
Yeah,
Hang
I'm
about.
holding
fair
out,
play,
bro.
mate.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
got
Definitely.
some-
Fair play, Sid.
Snack bars here. Some chocolate, and I got some coffee brewing.
Each their
I
own.
still don't know what that damn fish was that Alan sent me a task to find. I can't find it. I don't. I give in, Alan.
Crafty, you selling that?
Yeah. Want it?
No.
Is that
No.
an Akamatsuba?
Looks like it.
We were selecting them out as rejects the other day, weren't we, Rick?
No, mate. To be honest, I would actually quite like that.
Quite special, isn't it?
That's a bit of something different.
Is that from Atsuka?
It's Aragoki Akamatsuba.
I'll tell you where I got it from, mate. Let me just have a look at my list.
I think that look nice when it becomes a shuramuji.
But if you wait 10 years, it'll come back again.
The boomerang fish.
Yeah.
Ikarashi.
Alan says, one day, Gaz, I will tell you when we meet up. Oh, check out that message that I sent you, Alan.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, that is a serious backdoor comment.
Ikarashi.
Be careful with that one.
Did you get that, Rick?
Ikara, yeah, right. I quite like it, mate.
Yeah.
Quite
Jeanette-
different, isn't it?
It's
The
definitely
genetics
quirky.
produce it.
Say that again, mate.
The genetics to produce that are pretty intriguing because that's the sort of shit I quite like, isn't it?
Yep.
I got
Where
it
is the bid on the
Rick.
fish? Peter, there is no bid on the fish anymore. What we did is we changed that fish into a raffle, and then we also added another fish for the actual evening itself for people to make bids on. So that way then everybody from all walks of life can have a go, and people that can bid and raise a good amount can partake too, mate.
It's not tonight, is it? It's the
It's
7th.
not tonight, no.
Yeah.
It will be on the 7th of December next month.
Craft, is this in your Saturday auction?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it starting at 10? Is it starting at 10 quid?
No.
No.
That one will be starting at £90.
Oh, mate, seriously? Do I get a discount?
I'd look after you, mate, if you wanted it.
£99.
Special discount for
Aragoki
you, Matt.
Akamatsuba. What's not to like about it?
That's very similar to the. Well, it's not Aka, but what's
Well,
the one that you've got?
you look at them scales across the top. That's black scales. So that's the equivalent to your Matsuba.
Yeah. What
But
was the one that you've
Aragoki.
got, Vince, in a very similar Aragoki patterning, but different? Yours is white, obviously. What was that one? And you've got an Aragoki one that you got from Rick's.
Is that
Yeah,
an Aragoki Shiramuji?
I've got an Aragoki Shiramuji. I've got an Aragoki Platinum, Deutsch Platinum, and I've got an Aragoki Benigoi. I've got a Deutsch Aragoki Chaugoi as well.
Wow.
I can show you the fish, Peter, that will be up for auction. In fact, I can show everybody the fish that will be up for auction. I can pull it up after this. If you're looking for the fundraiser, mate, that's where you need to go. I will
That's
put a copy of the link
717
in.
quid.
717.
That's
There's
mint.
a copy of the link for anybody who would like to make a donation or purchase a ticket to be in a part of it.
I got that Rick's autumn harvest, and I was lucky enough to pull choice number 1. And when I picked it, all the other dealers, ooh, so everybody had to like it. Yeah,
No, I know you quite like it from a breeding point of view because I've got options, haven't I?
100%, mate.
There you go.
Ooh.
The first one is for Rick. Was the first one for the raffle?
That's the auction.
That's the auction fish. That's the fish that will be up for the auction, Peter.
That's
And
top.
that is the fish that will be in for the raffle.
That's nice as well.
Oh,
That
welcome.
auction fish is definitely going to get some good pricing.
Hope so.
They're both exceedingly good in the flesh.
If I make enough money, I won't give it to charity. I'll spend it on Crafty's little fish there.
Are you seriously interested in that, Rick?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yes.
No, I like
How many
the, I
beers are
like
you
the
in?
prospects, the stuff.
How many beers have you had, Rick?
Give me a bell. Give me a bell tomorrow. We'll chat, mate.
No, you put it on the auction, mate.
Don't matter. I can pull it off the fucking auction. It's my fish.
No, it's on the auction, man. I'll go
No.
below it.
No, but if it's potential, mate, for you, then they're quite
Yes,
hard to come by, aren't they? So
There's
I'd
bags of
like
potential there.
where you could have potential offspring on it, man. If I'm honest.
Yeah,
Rick,
you
bring
can
in.
donate it to me for free, and I can potentially give you offspring from it.
We'll chat. Let's chat tomorrow.
It hasn't really changed, mate. It's still there in both formats, so that hopefully we can raise a little bit more. And for those that can't afford to go 500, 600, 700 quid on a bid on a fish, they can buy a ticket and have the chance of a potluck, spin the wheel draw. So Rick has been kind enough to donate 2 instead.
I got ripped to bits. I've been rinsed.
Did you? Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Jesus.
Those are some beautiful fish.
Right then, ladies and gents, I would like to say, first of all, a massive thank you to everybody who has made a donation and got us up to £717 so far this evening.
A
I
month
would like to
before
say
the
a
auction.
massive thank you for our new guest that we've had on this evening. Sid, it's been a pleasure to have you, mate, and I hope I'll give you a quick update just so you can see what you're at to now, mate. You are at 724 subscribers, bud.
Well done,
Oh,
mate.
wow.
That's helped you a very
Thank
good way,
you
mate.
so much, guys.
Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so
guys,
much.
for everybody that's subscribed along to Sid's channel.
I'll
And
be
I hope
watching.
that you all tune in to the 258 videos that he's got out there, guys.
I'll be watching, Sid.
What's the channel called?
It's called
I'll
Ochiba
sort you
Koi
out, mate.
India.
I'll send you a link for it, bud. It's called Achiba Koi India, but I will send you a link, Daz.
Cool.
I appreciate it, everybody.
Thank you,
And
Sid, for
hopefully I
being
get
here,
to be
mate.
here with you guys a
Thanks,
little
Sid.
more often.
Thanks for having you on tonight, Sid.
Massive thanks to Rick for the fish that he's put into the auction, and
Oh,
a massive
yeah.
thanks to everybody else who's made a donation of all the things that has been mentioned tonight.
Yeah,
Skeggy
thanks,
for
Crafty.
his donation of his products that he's putting forward. Vince, that's going to be doing his little bit.
Yeah,
And
artwork and mugs.
Will with his bonsai wired tree and anything else that everybody else has put together this evening. Big thanks to Anthony from Perfect Aquatics as well for his contributions, and again for Daz for joining us while he's away on holiday, mate. I know that this has probably got you in a heap load of trouble this evening, and I hope that you don't end up in too much of a doghouse. Usual thing, guys,
No
if you've been
sex
enjoying
tonight.
this kind of content, go on, go on.
We ain't had a cricket bat.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah. Like, remain. Sorry, what was it?
Like,
Fucking been
share,
on it all
subscribe,
Right.
tell a friend. And until next time,
Right.
guys, keep smiling. We'll
Keep
catch you on the next
smiling.
one.
Be
Thanks all.
safe, everyone.
Good night.
Night, everyone.